Marma nodes again, bro. Again, the first in here. Bro, Marma nodes, I swear to God, you live in my walls. You live in my walls and you wait until I hit that start streaming button. And then you fucking just go AWOL. You go fucking ham on it. Get a little cracked with it, bro. Absolutely spank that shit. Why does Twitch still say it's offline? That's not good. Okay. Twitch just need to refresh. Beep beep boo boo check. Okay. Twitch just need to refresh. Beep beep boo boo check. Alright, cool. We sound sexy. We're good. We're so good. What up, chat? Look at us. Second early stream of the week. God damn. We're cooking, y'all. We're cooking. What's up? What up, guys? What up, what up, what up? Hey, thanks for popping in, Raya. Good luck with work. Good luck with work. What the fuck is calling you, bro? Wait, hold on, chat. I actually kind of might have to answer this. Give me a second. Sorry, y'all. I'm expecting some calls from doctor stuff about referral shit. So it was not what I was waiting for. It was another. I want to get a sleep study. I told my doctor I wanted to get a sleep study done eventually, meaning next year, because it's going to have to probably come out of my pocket. And of course, they just have people calling me from the sleep study. They're like trying to close me on it. I'm like, no, I don't want your fucking sleep study. I'm waiting to hear back about my referral to a psychologist, because apparently a lot of the psychologists that my doctor recommends are not covered under my insurance, which is fucking stupid, by the way. Fucking dumb. Like, I don't understand. I don't, does anybody know? Like, why do they cover some doctors and not others? Like, I don't get it. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm sure some doctors are more expensive than others, but like, assuming that the doctors, like, I'm not going to anything super fancy. Like, I just want a psychologist who is, you know, a regular psychologist. You know, I don't need anything like crazy fancy or crazy expensive. Like, why do you not cover just like all of them to a certain amount? You know what I'm saying? You got that contract worker insurance. I do. That shit, you know, it has its advantages though. Like, the reason we're working something out right now is because they were telling me, they were like, hey, technically, since you're on a PMO, not an HMO, they're like, you can do whatever you want. They're like, you don't need our referral. And if you do, you can just ask us and we'll refer the person that is covered under your insurance. But like, that's so dumb. Like, that's such a dumb hoop to jump through. A lot of the times it's because of how the insurance pays the providers. That's crazy. I guess that kind of makes sense though. I'm not gonna lie. I'll like, when I used to do a lot of freelance shit, I used to decide how I would work with someone based off of how they would pay me. Chicken sandwich. What the fuck, Richard? You can't come in here and the first thing you say is whoops after donating or gifting 10 memberships. That's crazy. Chicken sandwich, bro. Chicken sandwich, thank you for the gifted memberships. As always, I greatly appreciate it. It just, you don't have to do it every time, my guy. You really don't. You don't. But you guys, if you got a gifted membership from Chicken Sandwich, y'all better be saying thank you. I will say, chat, the one thing I really love is the amount of people on my videos when they get early access or on the live stream VODs who are saying thank you for the gifted memberships. I do have to say, that's pretty fucking sick. Thank you guys for having good manners. Y'all make me feel good because I'm like, okay, I'm not creating a community of assholes. I have a community of people who like are actually nice human beings, which I feel like a lot of creators can't fucking say that. Bye, Raya. You hate us. We get it. Has nothing to do with your job. You just hate us. And most importantly, you hate beans, bro. Chat. Raya hates beans. Confirmed. Hey, buddy. Hello. I have a beans. I have a beans. I do not hate beans. What the hell? That's exactly what someone who does hate beans would say, Raya. Beans, you hear that? Raya hates you. Raya hates you. Doesn't that make you so sad? Yeah, it does make you so sad. It's okay. I'll give you hugs. I love you. I love you so much. Don't worry. If Raya hates you, it's okay. Because I love you more than how much Raya... I love you enough for me and for Raya. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Beans. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, he wants down. He said, I'm out. Deuces. Deuces and schmooses. What are you doing? Go on your heated blanket. Guys, I pulled out the heated blanket this morning. It was cold today. I woke up because I've been sleeping with my windows open and shit. I woke up this morning. It was cold as balls, bro. That shit was chilly. Okay, good. Just making sure I'm not going to run over Beans' tail or anything like that. If I scoot in. This is my 13th reason. Okay, chill. I'm just kidding. Beans, I love you. Ignore what Ben is telling you. That's what Raya said, Beans. But you... Oh, he is licking his butthole. Nice. Cool. Awesome. Love that for him. That's what he thinks of your... That's what he thinks of your... of your love, Raya. He licks his butthole to your love. Which, arguably... You know, if it wasn't a cat, that would be... I don't know. Maybe makes sense. Probably not. Damn, wait, Dragon, did you change your name? Dragon, you changed your name or what? Yeah, bro, is that Dragon? Now we have Dragon Daddy Destroyer? I lost a bet to my older brother, so yes. Oh, that's good. Tell your older brother I think he's sick. That's so funny, man. That's so good. That's so fucking good, bro. I love that for you, Dragon. Oh, man. Sarby Daddy Destroyer would go so crazy. Y'all, I tried to change my name on Twitch. It wouldn't let me. It said because I'm a streamer, I have to keep it like that unless they decide that I can change it. Assholes. Is he gonna go for it? Just staring at y'all. I can't decide what he wants to do. Does he want to go on his cat tree or does he want to hang on the warm blanket? On the nice heated blanket? Mr. Beans. Right now he's cleaning himself. I feel like we're intruding on a very intimate moment for him. You're a fucking dirty boy, dog. Oh. He's gonna go for it. Oh, that's a good jumpy boy. Yes, it is. That was such a good jump, Mr. Man. That was such a good jump. You did so good. You did so good. Bum, 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 bum. Is he gonna go pouch? Where are we going, Beans? What's the plan here? Are we going up? Are we gonna hang out in the pouch? He has been hanging out in the pouch a lot, just not on stream. Oh, he makes his ascent. He makes the great ascent to the tippy top of the tower. Wow, what a tall boy. Yeah, that's a tall man. Oh, look who it is. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sweet, handsome man. Sweet, handsome man. All right, he's cleaning himself. We should let him do his thing. We should let him do his thing. Oh, just knocked over my glass. My kitty is staring at Beans over my shoulder. Bro, they would be besties. Beans doing Beans things, bro. Sarby daddy harasser, more like it, bro. Yeah, y'all love that shit, bro. Don't even act like you don't like it. Don't even act like you don't like it when I harass y'all. Y'all love it. Y'all eat that shit up. My sons are sleeping. It was either Dragon Daddy Destroyer or Dragon Dildo. Kind of like Dragon Dildo better. Dragon Dildo goes crazy. What is your coffee mug? My coffee mug's a dragon. Look at him. I got this at Savers for $2. Like, tell me that ain't the coolest shit you ever did see, chat. Oh, let me try to hold it for you guys. I actually think there's a leak on the bottom. Or something, because I was drinking coffee out of it this morning and it was like leaking, bro. Maybe I was just spilling off the edges really bad. Bet I live in your walls. Okay. Fucking, I'll send you the Venmo for rent then. You ain't living here for free, bro. Means you hear this fucking moocher? You're the only moocher allowed in my house. Well, keep the coffee in the mug, not under it, my dude. You know what, humble pun queen? No. Hi, Sarby. I'm back to catch my strays. Yo, Soap, I feel like they're not even strays at this point. I'm just pointing the gun straight at you. Bah, 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 bah. Soap, I have you in my sniper scope right now. I'm gonna catch some more bullets today, don't you worry. In Fortnite. Not really. I'm not gonna shoot one of my viewers. Y'all know what I mean. It's a metaphor. It's a metaphor, y'all. Get with the program. Fair enough. Sorry to kink shame. You should be sorry. How dare you? Apparently, I will always hate Beans. Yeah, Asian Fury. We've already established that. Okay, well, I'm back to get massacred live. No worries, Soap. Anytime, bro. Anytime. Anytime, Soap. I'll make sure. I'll make sure that you get absolutely fucking brutalized on this stream. Yo, someone give my boy Soap a sub. If they're gonna get massacred, they might as well not. They might as well get. They might as well get massacred ad free. Percy, welcome. Amy, welcome. This is a hate crime. You right. I don't know what you are, but I hate it. Such a bad thing to say without any context. Oopsies. Yo, guys, what phobic am I? Wait to find out. Wait to find out. So, what phobic am I? Y'all ever play phobic roulette with your chat? My tea tastes like the dentist. What the fuck? What kind of tea are you drinking, bro? I've been drinking this ginger honey. It actually rips. I love it. Would recommend. So are you being racist to Asian Fury because they're Asian? Absolutely. All right. I know why Asian Fury hates my cat. It's because she wants to eat him. That's my meal, Asian Fury. All of them? Okay, bad. I could do that. I could do that. Sarby's phobic reveal. Bro, it's like a gender reveal. Someone's gonna pop a balloon and it's gonna say homo. Homophobic. Xeno covers most races except white. Oh, cool, perfect. That one's even better. New video name, finding out what phobic I am with chat. No, for real. No, for real. Is that why he's called Beans? Oh. Hey, Katana getting top 5 in Fortnite. Yo, I know Raya's not in here, but one of these days we'll run it back and I'll carry Raya to the Fortnite dub again. Whole new spin on eating pussy. Bro, I'll eat both. I don't give a fuck. Pick a phobic, any phobic. Is this your phobic? That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Xenophobia is foreigners. Ah. So couldn't you be xenophobic without being white, though? Like, couldn't you also be phobic of white people? I mean, I am. They're crazy, bro. You mean she'll carry you? Katana? Go to the second channel, bro. Go to the second channel, watch that video, and then tell me that she carries me, dog. Oh, I mean, I wasn't born here. Oopsies. Damn, then I feel like I am. Then I feel like I am being a little racist. I'm sorry. Ben half scared of himself. You right. Every once in a while I look in the mirror and go, ah! Then I'm like, oh no, bro, he's half. Don't worry. Don't worry. Magic show, but with 4 phobics. Hey, at least you know why he hates you. That's true. Soap doesn't even have, I don't even have a reason to hate Soap. I just do. Oh man, Chicken Sandwich, thank you for the $10 dono. I love when Chicken Sandwich is like, yo, I got something really important to say. Let me donate so he actually reads it. Lady Chicken Sandwich is also half Asian. She made a comment about the astigmatism a few lives ago. Said, and I quote, yeah, the eyes really commit for us. Okay, is that supposed to be an Asian joke? Because, like, I don't understand the commit part, but just yes. Soap phobic is crazy. You right. He hates me because he didn't take showers. I literally my hair is wet right now, y'all. I just took a shower. It's a lie. Lies, okay? I guess you could take a shower without soap. You hate soap because you're dirty. Fuck, this backfired. It's definitely backfired. Hey, Nathaniel, welcome to the stream. Thank you for binging the videos. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. I'm glad I can keep you company at work with my shenanigans and my tomfoolery. Now we're just doing that live, baby. Hey, you explain it for me? Bro, I don't think I can. I think Lady Chicken Sandwich is operating on a different plane of intelligence than I operate on. But did you use soap? I did. I didn't shampoo my hair, but I conditioned it. Stinky Sarby? Bro, I smell delightful. All right, just ask your mother. I should start changing that to your grandma, bro. I feel like that would be even funnier. Oh, dude, I fucked your grandma. What do you even say to that? Like, are you like, dude, that, like, why would you do that? Because then that's a diss on your grandma, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you even say to that? I feel like mom is overdone. Normalize threatening to fuck someone's grandma. She's probably a baddie too. You know? Hey, what up, Bam? What up, Amy Cakes? Stinky, how am I stinky, Bam? You literally invented stink. Getting hated with ads. You know what would be so funny right now if I ran an ad and the only person who had to see it was soap. I could literally do that right now. Ad jail. I can't wait to see the chat message of, dude, literally soap, I think. Oh no, Penwings also. Sorry, Penwings, you're catching a stray here. You're catching a stray here, but soap is the only one in chat other than Penwings. Oh, I guess Lee and La. Sorry, guys. You guys are catching soap stray. That's my bad. That is my bad. Everybody's saying do it. Oh, that's so good, man. I was in Aldi. What did I miss? Bro, I love Aldi. Soap, I don't like it here. Why is there an ad, Sarby? I literally hate you. Literal targeted ads. That's so good. Both grandmas be dead, so that's different. That's never stopped me before, bro. Present the ashes. My bad. That's pretty fucked. I can't lie. That was a little far. I can't lie. Oh, sorry, Lynx. I got hit with 2 ads. That's soap's fault. All right, don't blame me. All right, guys, I gotta pay my bills. I gotta just pay my bills, but I would have never run that if soap hadn't existed. If soap would just cease existing, then y'all wouldn't get ads like that. Sorry. I got slapped with an ad. How dare you? Ad sniping. Do you wash your legs or not as a conversation sometimes? I'm not gonna lie. I don't get down to my feet. I rely on the soap trickling down to my feet. Because low key, y'all, I don't want to slip and fall. I'll say it. That scares me. All right. I've seen one too many stupid movies or shows where someone slips and falls in the bathtub and hits their head. I don't want to be that guy. I feel like if a news article came out that says YouTuber slips and falls in the shower and smacks his head, you guys would just make fun of me. I can't let that be my brand. I'm sorry. All right. I'll get my thighs. I'll clean my balls. I'll clean my butt crack. I'll even get a little bit down to my calves. But the second I'm getting to my feet, I'm like, this is going to get slippery. This is going to get slippery. Damn, soap, what the fuck? Did soap get extra ads? Bro, that'd be so funny if Twitch had a setting where I could just show one person ads. That would be the funniest bit in the world. Like, haters could come in the stream and you could just be like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking ad bomb you. Sarby necrophilia confirmed? I mean, which one's the one with ashes? Sarby just casually desecrating remains. I mean, are they really remains if they're ashes? Sarby doesn't wash his toes. I mean, what about when my toes are in your grandma's mouth? Does that count as washing? Genuine question. For real, for real. Sarby's final destination is falling in the tub. I fell in the shower like 10 years ago and now I sit in the shower floor to shave my legs. No, for real! Homie, just sit down. I'm sorry, I can't do that. Sorry, they make shower mats to prevent falls. And let's be honest, those haven't... Like, I'm sure people have fallen on those too! Wash 1 foot at a... Yeah, no shit, wash 1 foot at a time. What do you think I'm fucking floating? Do you think I'm floating in the air as I wash my fucking stinky toes? Buy a shower chair, Sarby. You know what? I could get down with that. That'd be kind of fun. Low key, y'all, every once in a while in the shower, I'm like, I wish I could sit down. I wish I could sit down and chill. Hey, Cassie, welcome back to the stream. Glad you could be here. Glad you enjoyed the video. Sarby needs a walk-in bath. Sarby probably has foot fungus. Yeah, you're right. Do the grannies take their feet out before you put the toes in? Absolutely, bro. Give me that gummy grip. Why? Why not? Yeah. Man, I'm at work, Ben. Can you just stream when I get home instead? I'm sorry, Mexicala. I'm trying to be better, bro. Mods jail that guy. The mods can't jail me, bro. This is a dictatorship. Sarby has a toe kink. Okay, but is it a toe kink if you like your toes sucked? Yeah, that's actually a great question, y'all, because I feel like whenever we talk about like a foot fetish, it's always like somebody else wanting to suck on the toes. But what is it if you want your toes sucked? Is that also a foot fetish, or is that like a fetish for somebody with a foot fetish? Does that make sense? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Yes? I don't think it's the same. I think it's different. It's like a foot fetish, but like the opposite. You know? Your editor must love their job? Probably not. No, Jivka honestly doesn't look through this shit, guys. Jivka cuts this shit out immediately. You know who's gonna have to deal with this shit? Raya. It's a foot fetish. That's what I'm saying. It's a foot fetish squared, chat. All right? That ain't the same. That's like being the masochist instead of the sadist. You're getting nitpicky? Yeah. Dude, people learn to suck their own dick. I'm sure they can learn to get the toes too. I feel like sucking your toes is way easier. I feel like I could suck my toes. Okay, I need to warm up a little bit, but I definitely could do it. Like, it'd be so... I need to warm up. I'm cold, bro. I'm cold. You can't judge me like that. You can't judge me like that, okay? If I was warmed up, yo, these toes would go straight in my fucking mouth. Easy, dog. Easy. Sarby's editor, do we leave the foot fetish stuff? Absolutely. Run that shit, Jivka. Bro needs to stretch more. I'm flexible, chat. I can fucking touch my toe. Look at this shit. Don't call it. Don't fucking. I can fucking. Like, I'm flexible, bro. Wait, actually, let me crack my back. Chat, goated way to crack your back, by the way. Well, I think my yoga teacher called it like the gorilla stretch. Oh, yeah. That shit rip. Sarby toe sucking OF confirmed. That's probably a thing, high key. There's somebody out there who loves paying girls to watch them suck on their own toes. I guarantee it. I guarantee that shit, bro. That's basic reach? Dude, I guarantee half of y'all cannot touch your toes. It's okay, he's just trying to suck his own toes. Foot fetish just means liking feet stuff, not a specific act. No, I actually don't know, low-key. I low-key don't know. What's the thing on the floor? That's a heated blanket that I set up for Beans, and he doesn't fucking care about. It's actually kind of cute, guys. He only really fucks with the heated blanket when I fuck with the heated blanket because he wants to hang out with me. It's pretty cute. I can't even lie. The only flexible part of me is my hips, so my feet can reach my face. That's very kinky of you, Mbem. Hey guys, in case you didn't know, you can fold Mbem like a fucking origami. Any eligible suitors out there? Mbem has advertised her position. Literally. Is your shirt the Uniqlo collab? Yes, my sister got this for me when she was in New York. In New York? What up, Kyle? I can't touch my toes because I have scoliosis. Skill issue. Hey, chicken sandwich drive safe. What up next? What did I walk in on? Art. Horigami. I like that, Humboldt. I like that. I like that. I'm gonna start using that shit. Horigami. That's what I call my time with your grandmother. I like this bit. I like this bit. I'm gonna start accusing. I'm gonna start saying that I fuck your guys' grandma. All right, dead or alive. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's put that behind you. Sorry, you're scaring the new chatters. I don't give a fuck. We gotta throw them in the fire, y'all. We gotta throw them in the fire. That's how we... That's how we decide, bro. That's how they decide if they're strong enough willed for this channel. Please don't, bro. She's in rehab for hip surgery. Who do you think put her in rehab for hip surgery? I'm sorry, Caleb. I'm sorry. I'm sure your grandma's a nice person. You're right, Ben. I just need to overcome my scoliosis. I'm better than this. For real. Just simply straighten out your back. Hey, I got you, Smurf. Right now I'm talking about fucking everybody's grandmas. I got you. I got 14 hours worth of content for that. Scoliosis. That's good. That's good. Cogleen, fucking trademark that. I like that. You reading that, Big Sigala? Scoliosis. You have scoliosis, not scoliosis. Hey, happy birthday, Erzbeth. Welcome to the stream. Mallet girl, what the heck did I just walk into? Art. All right. Chat, if there's one thing I do, I'll commit to the bit. I'll commit to the get. To the get? That's bad, right? Commit to the bit. Is get a bad word, genuinely? G-I-T? What does it mean? Commit to the bit. I will always commit to the bit. Sarby fucking our grandmas. All right, well, when you put it like that, Professor Cloudy. Get is like an idiot or an asshole. Okay. All right. I don't know, bro. I don't know what they're doing in the UK over there, bro. Hey, good night, Gabriesta. Thanks for coming through. Sweet dreams, sweet sleep. Hey, you said it. I just repeated it. Okay, but you repeated it, not like how I did. You really brought up the reality of what I was joking about, you know? I just be silly goofy. All right, chat, we got to get started. We got to get started, all right? We got stories to do, things to read, people to judge on Am I the Devil, all right? All right, let me destroy this real quick. So good, bro. I've been trying to have tea more often. It's good for my voice. Good for the vocal cords. All right, let me ping Discord real quick, and we'll get started, okay? We do kind of got to lock in. Yesterday, we were not locked in, and that is nobody's fault except for your guys's. All right? Okay? Clearly, it's not me. It's a dictatorship until... Listen, I'm just doing the dictator thing, all right? I'm just like... allegedly my fault, but I blame you guys, all right? My fault? No. It's Soap's fault, all right? Everybody get him. Everybody get Soap. Crucify Soap. This is all Soap's fault. Only Soap's fault, all right? I wouldn't have to run ads if Soap was better. At least he didn't blame me alone. Oh, wait until it catches up. Wait until you catch up on the stream, Soap. You'll never believe what I said right after that. That's so funny. That's so good. Bam! You're welcome. You're welcome, chat. Was that a good? Was that a good? Hey, what up, Penguin? I hate it here. I take back saying I love whatever is wrong with you. That's so fair. That's so fair. Sarby low-key looks like a disappointed grandma. Okay. All right, you know what? Fair. Hey, what up, Halcyon? What up, Miz? What up, Hillary? What up, Bucket the Cow? Cutie Booty Itch in the house. Welcome, welcome, bro. I need that Discord ping does wonders, chat. Discord ping does wonders. All right, guys, we're getting started on the reads today. We have 7 Am I the Devil stories that I have to get through today, all right? Okay? That is the plan. That is the plan, chat, and we will do it, and we will bask in the gloriousness of catching up on videos because I've been so behind, all right? All right. I did ping Trash Fire. Wait, where were you? You weren't even in here. This is your first chat. Get out of here, bro. Trash Fire out here trying to tell me how to do my job that I've proven time and time again I'm bad at. You made me open up Discord to make sure that I actually did, which I did. Not even 2 minutes ago. God, I'm getting gaslit by my own chat. See, this is why it has to be a dictatorship, all right? This is a toxic relationship, and I'm just taking control, all right? Clearly, I'm not the toxic one, all right? Threatening to fuck your grandma is normal in a relationship. You guys... I can't even say that with a straight face. You guys are the toxic ones here. Gaslighting isn't real, you're crazy. You got it, Humboldt Queen. Everybody take that note. It's not real. Okay, wait, hold on. It's real when your partner does it, but when I do it, it's not. All right? I have gaslight privilege. As a streamer, I can gaslight you, and y'all just have to put up with it. All right? Toxic streamer, you right. Let's be honest, though. If I was a healthy streamer, y'all would not be as entertained. All right? You guys come for this. Y'all are low-key masochistic as hell. I'm the sadist. You're the masochist. That is my conclusion of all the events that have transpired so far. Chat! My voice just cracked. You didn't hear that. All right? That was crazy. Chat, if you guys are on the YouTube, make sure to like up the stream, okay? We got 62 people watching, only 37 likes. I feel like we could get those numbers up, all right? I feel like we get to 50 likes, all right? That's not too much of an ask. That's like half of y'all, all right? Like up the stream. Make sure you're subscribed. If you're on Twitch, make sure you're following. Bree, thank you for subscribing for 6 months at tier 1. Oh my God, Bree, what the fuck? Bree, thank you for subscribing for 6 months at tier 1. Crazy for you to commit to fucking 6 months with my dumb ass. But then on top of that, gifting 5 memberships, bro. Who got it? Please tell me Soap didn't get one. Yes, chat, don't worry. Don't you fucking worry. Soap did not get a gifted sub. We're so good. We're so good. We can put Soap in ad jail whenever the fuck we want. Can I get W's in chat? What's the beef with Soap? It's fake beef. It's just me being a bully. Honestly, if I'm being so ungodly real, but Soap deserves it. Okay? Because I said so. Bree, thank you again for the gifted subs. If you guys got a gifted sub from Bree, make sure to say thank you. Appreciate y'all's support. All right, here we go. Thank you for the likes on YouTube, by the way, guys. And 69 viewers. Nice. Okay, all right, guys, this is the title story. How do I explain that my girlfriend's smut books expose women's hypocrisy? Found out my girlfriend reads smut books with rape in them. I made a comment she disagrees with. How do I get her to see my side? I basically said the popularity of these books prove that women don't mind SA if it comes from an attractive man. In fact, they literally get off on it. What insanely flawed logic. My girlfriend said I was wrong and that obviously if she was assaulted in real life, she would be just as traumatized by it regardless of whether the man was good looking or not. She made the argument that fantasy is separate from reality and enjoying something in a book is different than being okay with it in real life. Yeah. Yeah, wait, hold on. Hold on. Oh, stop the fucking phone. Like, if you think this argument holds, does this also apply to guys playing video games? Like, y'all run around on Call of Duty fucking shooting each other. Does that mean that you enjoy shooting people in real life? Stupid. Idiot. I asked her in that case, why do these violent fantasies in books always have good-looking men specifically? She said it's because everyone, both men and women, want to fantasize about being with a person they find attractive. So I told her she proved my point. This stuff only becomes enjoyable when the person is good looking. Oh my God. Somebody shoot him. Cut his balls off first. And then pew pew in Fortnite. Music is still playing, Sarby. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. Jivka, I apologize. Can you mark this in the edit that I'm a fucking moron? I love that. I love that Jivka can really sit there and be like, wow, I worked for the biggest fucking dumbass that I could have possibly worked for. Again, she pushed back the fantasy is different from reality and that in reality, it wouldn't matter what the person looks like. That the situation would be equally traumatic. that the situation would be equally traumatic regardless. How do I get her to see my point? You don't have a point, bro. Like, it is really like, hey, so like the things that you imagine or the things that you read or the things that you experience in a video game don't necessarily reflect what you actually want in life. Like, you run around Call of Duty fucking shooting people, but it's not like in person you actually want to run around and shoot people. Like, that's the way I look at it. I don't know. I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, when I first found out my girlfriend reads smut books with, you know, rape in them, is that pretty common, chat? Like, I am not the smut book expert. And I know there are like CNC kinks, and I know like CNC is very, 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 very different than the actual act of rape. You know? Like, clearly you can like one but not the other, and it's also just with implications of like it's a fantasy, it's a scenario with somebody that you love and trust enough to enact that scenario. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know, I feel like I would get really uncomfortable, but like I know, and you know, I can't really judge because everybody's like sexual experience is their own. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like if I was reading in a book, like I get uncomfortable like with those scenes in movies and stuff like that. I would probably get as equally uncomfortable in a book. And I also just think stuff like that allows fucking morons like OP over here to come to conclusions like this. Now, I don't think we should cater to men and their fucking stupidity, but I do think it does kind of empower a stupid man like this to come up with a stupid result like this, you know? It's a fantasy that I think is rooted in the loss of control, not the assault part. Okay, I totally see that. Like, listen, I'm not into like the CNC aspect, but the tying up aspect kind of rips. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll inkling in there. No, someone gave Soap a sub. Who did it? Who did it? Oh shit, Bree, what the fuck? Oh my god, Bree, what the hell? What the hell, Yante? Why did so many of you guys sub right now? Oh my god. Hold on. Trash Fire, thank you for subscribing for 1 month at tier 1. Oh no, tier 2. God damn. You guys do not need to up the tiers because I don't offer anything extra for those tiers. So like, please, genuinely, if you guys just do the regular sub, that is more than enough. All right. But Trash Fire, thank you for subscribing for 1 month at tier 2. I appreciate you. Hillary, thank you for resubscribing for 1 month at tier 1. Hillary's been subscribed for 4 months. Hell yeah, Hillary. Here's to another 4 months, baby. Bucket the Cow gifted a 1 month tier 1 sub to Soap. Abuse of power. Wait, did it not? Dude, it's not working! It literally won't let me fucking time out Bucket the Cow. Damn it. This must be how Trump feels when the Supreme Court, very rarely but sometimes, ex-nays his decisions. All right, Bucket the Cow, you've been spared by my chatbot being dumb. Don't let it happen again. Wait, did it actually though? Maybe it worked. Maybe it just, usually it sends like a little notification here. I don't think it did. Oh, it did time out? Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I love it, bro. I love being a dictator out here, all right? I have no control in my real life over the fucking shit happening in our country right now, but by God, can I have control on my stream? Sorry, I subbed yesterday, but I don't know if it showed up. Thank you, Next. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Welcome to the membership gang. You get early access to the videos now. Hey, Sakura, we love the manners. Hold on, let me keep saying thank you to some people. Sakura, thank you for gifting a 1 month tier 1 sub to someone. Guys, make sure y'all are saying thank you to the people, all right? Bucket the Cow, thank you for resubscribing for 1 month at tier 1. Bucket's been subscribed for 8 months. Here's to another 8 months, Bucket the Cow. Bree, thank you for the 10 gifted. That's fucking insane. Why would you do that? I'm stupid. I literally sit here and talk about fucking your guys' grandmas, and then I bully someone in chat and put them in ad jail because I can. All right? I'm not worthy of your guys' subs. I just show up and I do impeach Sarby. Bro, how do you impeach? All right, you know what? We'll go get Beans. We'll hold a vote, me or Beans, and then whoever wins, they'll take the responsibility. All right, chat? How about that? Vote for Beans, bro. You guys, y'all would vote for Beans so heavy it'd be crazy. Like it wouldn't even be a competition. All right, I could offer you guys free housing. I could be like, I will pay for every one of my voters to live for free, and you guys would still be like, get the fucking cat out here, bro. We don't need you. We don't need your housing. Whoever wins gets treats. I feel like I lose either way because I don't want to eat his treats. Nah, I'd take the free housing. Thank you, K-Lava. It's good to know that somebody in here, you know? Hey, don't worry, Kiki. Never required to sub, by the way, guys. Just to be clear. Memberships, subs, gifts, all that stuff. Not required, but by God is it appreciated. So, Bree, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for fucking blowing our sub goal out of the water. God damn. Now I gotta fucking change this shit if I can figure out how. 210? Yeah, 210. Y'all are fucking crazy, bro. I haven't even done anything this stream except for be a moron. Like, you guys can't reward me. You guys have to punish me. Punish me like a bad boy. No, I'm sorry. See what I'm talking about? Like, you guys support this. You guys give this money. That's crazy. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Bree, thank you. I appreciate you. Living Lively, thank you for the bits. Hopping on the biddy train. Y'all are crazy, bro. Huh? Ben wants to be spanked for real. I've never said I didn't want to be spanked. Chat, this guy. Yeah, this dude sucks. I know somebody said something. I think MBM said something that I wanted to read. I just got very distracted. Oh, guys, Beans is making sleeping noises. That kind of scared me, I'm not gonna lie. You guys couldn't hear it, but it was like, it kind of sounded like a little whiny at first, but I think he's just like, he's dreaming about something. Fuck you, Sarby. Affectionate. Thank you so. Fuck you too. Not affectionate. I'm sorry. I'm just joking, by the way, Soap. I have no, I will take a bit so far, you have to tell me when to stop. I can't even lie. So I never mean it truthfully. It's just funny to me to pretend like we are ops, even though you haven't done a single thing to me. Oh. All right, we're gonna keep going down here, bro. I can't. Sorry, but you gotta pay for that. That's fair. That's so fair. I don't even know what I'm paying for, but it's something. Beans is having a dream about ruling the world. He already does. This guy is awful. My earlier comment was before he finished reading. I rescind that. Oh, man. Oh, I love this, bro. Hey, Bucket the Cow, thanks for coming through. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate you. Even though you fucking gifted soap, I'll forgive you, but not soap. Dude, he really do kind of be honk shoeing. Don't worry, I also like the bit. All right, good. We'll continue the bit. All right. Every once in a while, I don't know what it is, Shot. Like every once in a while, there'll just be one viewer who I'm like, we're gonna have beef for no reason, but it's gonna be silly beef. You know, it's gonna be silly, goofy beef, bro. All right, chat. Let's keep it going, huh? Let's keep it all rocking and a rolling and a rolling and a ripping. I think bro is flawed. Actually, really quick before we move on, I did read the top comment on this, and it said it's actually really encouraging seeing all the comments from dudes in that thread. He is getting shut down. I want to see really quick what the other dudes are doing, because he posted this in r/AskMenAdvice, which is a crazy subreddit for you to be getting shit on by other men. In the subreddit known for not holding men accountable, it's crazy you're getting held accountable. Oh no, that's not top comment. Which one's the top one? This person's just crashing out. The top comment's literally just crashing out on him. What the fuck is wrong with you? There's a difference between fictional smut and kinks where there's consent. Even for the people who have SA kinks, there's consent and boundaries and safety there, versus straight up SA, holy fuck, you're an idiot. Thank God, bro. Thank God there's people in here. You confuse BDSM fantasies with real violence. Thank God. You know what? This gives me a little bit of hope. Just a tiny idiot bit. Of all possible things, this is the hill you choose to die on. Interesting. I mean, listen, I hate to jump to this conclusion, but it feels like it's a conclusion that needs to be jumped to. Some dudes just want to justify rape. And it's gross. And it's kind of self-reporting. That's what I feel like is happening here. Bro wants a reason to feel like rape is justified, whether he wants to do it himself or he does not think it's that bad when it happens to other people. That is an unsafe human being to be around, me personally. Like, I think, listen, y'all, I've said this, bro. If we're going to talk about icks in this world, we need to start solidifying more valid icks. And this is one of them. All right. My partner comes to me with this shit. I'm like, you're so dumb. I can't be with you. That is an insane thing to say. See, I would shoot this guy, but me and Sarby are ops. So what, are you going to shoot me now? Why? Hey, even ops can agree sometimes, Soap, all right? Even though you fucking shut... No, sorry. That one was just mean, I'll admit. That one wasn't even clever. That was just me being an asshole. All right, chat, let's keep it going. All right, we tapped that one out. That one, that one's icky. To be honest, a lot of this Am I the Devil video has been a little icky lately. I can't even lie. Sorry, I would definitely have beef with you, but the cost of it is insane right now. That's okay, chicken. We can have chicken with each other. You know? I'm down for that. We can have tofu with each other if you want to go vegetarian. I'm down. I'm down. What's something really cost effective? We could have ramen together. I could have ramen with you, bro. Let's have ramen with each other. You know, in this economy, that makes more sense financially. I'm gonna have turkey with him. That's another good one. Turkey's great. I love it. Sarby in the icky subreddit. Wow, everyone is icky here. You make good points. But there's like icky, like you're so stupid and mean and evil. And then there's icky that's like, oh my God, you're advocating for the grossest shit that a human can do to another human other than just straight up murdering them. Yo, ramen is fantastic, bro. Not gonna lie, someone showed me a ramen recipe that so good. Fucking nut, bro. Sarby, I can only afford string cheese. We can have string cheese with each other, cat. I love string cheese, all right? The concept of string cheese is awesome. You're telling me someone looked at cheese and was like, what if it was peelable and you ate the peels? Like, that's crazy. And then it was successful? Get that person a Nobel Peace Prize ASAP. I fucks with that guy. I fucks with, or girl, I don't know. They them. I fucks with them heavy. Heavy. I was diagnosed with celiac disease a couple years ago. I miss ramen. Bro, mallet girl, I can't lie. I feel for you. I dated a girl who was gluten-free. I would do it for love. That's it. Those gluten-free products need work. Because you can tell. Hey, Anakin's avatar, welcome to the stream. Mark Golden, welcome. Spooky Nova Sprite, welcome. I can only afford to have Arizona tea with you. Pfft, Spooky Nova Sprite, you're speaking my language. Just give me one of them Arnold Palmers and I'll fucking get rock hard for that shit. I ain't even playing. I mean that. All right, chat, let's keep it going. If you got... Oh, that's why. I was like, I feel like I'm reading funky. It's because I haven't moved my monitor a little bit like I usually do. YouTube, if you guys haven't liked up the stream, that would be greatly appreciated. We got 92 people watching, only 65 likes. I feel like we could crank that bad boy up to like 75, maybe even 80 if we're feeling a little saucy. If you guys could like up the stream, that'd be greatly appreciated. Make sure you're subscribed. If you're on Twitch, make sure you're following. Cloud Dreamer, thank you for reaching a 15 stream streak. Holy fuck. Y'all coming through. One of these days, chat, I'm gonna fucking go live for 2 minutes and make a bunch of people lose their stream streak. How fucking evil would that be, chat? If I just went live for like 30 seconds and dipped so that a majority of people lost their stream streak. I might get evil, bro. I might get evil. And then I could gaslight you guys. I'd be like, guys, you lost your streak. You hate me. You don't like me anymore. The only way you can make it up to me is if you gift me a bajillion subs. I'm sorry. I'm letting my evil out. I gotta keep it in. You're the a-hole. You're right. Gotta keep it in. Gotta keep it in. I wouldn't do that to y'all, chat. Not intentionally. Alrighty, here we go. Am I the a-hole for thinking my wife's discipline is too harsh? My wife and I have 4 kids, 13-year-old twins, 8-year-old, and a 4-month-old. PPD with our last baby, and she often struggles in a sense of her not being able to turn her brain off. She's getting better, but she's still snappy at times. Okay, elaborate. Because what do you mean by that? Not being able to turn her brain off. Like that's how I describe my ADHD voices, you know? Like, or my business brain is like, I can't turn off the voices. Or I can't turn my brain off. Like, I am always thinking about work. I'm always thinking about something. My mind's going a bajillion miles a minute. Like, I'm not really sure what he means by that. She's an overthinker? Is that, like, okay, yes, that is what I am. Like, I'm an overthinker. Does that come with PPD? Like, PPD is different than, you know? Like, PPD is different than, like, ADHD, right? Listen, I'm not gonna claim to be the PPD expert by any means, but, like, it's not PPDHD. That probably didn't. I'm sorry, that was probably such a bad joke to make. Pretty sure it comes with the D part of PPD? Okay, all right. Interesting. Okay. I think she's been managing every... Oh, excuse me. Okay, wait. That we can't come to that yet, Morani. PPD can be a lot of things. Rage, anxiety, depression, pregnancy brain is a thing now. I don't know, Sarby. Have you given birth? Yes, to your grandmother. That would make me old, though, so never mind. It comes with regular depression too? All right. Well, maybe I just don't fucking understand. I've always just thought depression means like, it is more referring to like you having like an emotional you being, like, I always think of depression more as like you being sad and not being able to make yourself do stuff. Like, I've always looked at not being able to turn your brain off, not necessarily as depression, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I currently work 12-hour overnight shifts. Why? I said shits. I currently work 12-hour overnight shifts 5 days a week, and she works 20 hours a week from home. Due to this, she has the kids constantly, and she's very, very touched out. Ever since she gave birth, our older three have been over the top clingy and seem to be reverting back to toddler stage. Like our daughter, one of the 13-year-old twins, earlier asked my wife how to plug in the microwave. Or all of a sudden our 8-year-old is asking his mother for help. Or all of a sudden our 8-year-old is asking his mother to help him find clothes and tie his shoes for him again. It's a desperate cry for attention. We are all in therapy, both individual and family therapy. And the therapist is helping us work through it. But it seems to be getting worse. Like, we can't even plan a family outing without the kids. Oh, wait. Okay, so this is... Okay, so this is how OP wrote this. Like, we can't even plan a family outing without the kids, without the 3 older kids, either gripping onto their mother or walking so close in front / behind her that they are tripping her feet and refuse to watch out when told. So it has absolutely been hell, but like I said, we are trying to work through this with therapy. Okay, I think this without the kids is not supposed to be there, because why would you plan a family outing without the kids? That's not a family outing, that's a date night. So I think the way it's supposed to read is like, we can't even plan a family. Oh, you know what? Okay, wait. I don't understand. I don't. Yeah, you're probably right. They probably did mean with... Okay, here, I'm going to reread it. Jivka, just cut all that. I'm going to reread this to, like, how I think it's supposed to be. Like, we can't even plan a family outing without the 3... It's not even planned, though. Here's what I think it is, chat. I think there's supposed to be a comma here. No, but why? I don't know. You know what? I'm just going to read it how I think it's supposed to be read. Like, we can't even have a family outing without the 3 older kids either gripping onto their mother or walking so close in front / behind her that they are tripping her and refuse to watch out when told. So it has absolutely been hell. But like I said, we are trying to work through this with therapy. All right, sorry guys. The way that OP wrote this makes me want to blow my brains out. Here's the thing. So, like, you guys are saying in chat, and he identifies it, by the way, like, they're all fighting for the mother's attention, but I'm kind of like, are they fighting for the mother's attention because OP is not helping the mother enough and, like, spreading out the parental responsibilities of taking care of their kids together? Because, like, if you look at his schedule, I currently work 12-hour overnight shifts. Okay. So you're saying 5 days a week, you work from like 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., which probably means that you go to bed at like 6 a.m. and wake up. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt, even though I doubt we should. You wake up like, you only get like 6 hours of sleep, right? So let's say you wake up around noon, 1. Like, how much time is he actually putting towards spending time with his kids? Like, they get home from school probably around like 3:30, and then he has to go and go back and then he has to go back to his job. So, like, my thing is like, is he... Why, my first like WTF is, what are you doing working 12-hour overnight shifts? There's no way that's normal. You're saying you work 60 hours a week? What kind of job are we working, dog? I want to neglect my kids job? Like, I don't, what? That's crazy. Either you're making an insane amount of overtime or you need a new job. You know? He's probably spending less time with his kids than she's working each week. No, for real. I think you're cooking, K-Lava. I think so. I think he's working an insane amount and not helping out with these kids, and the kids are then manifesting it in being like, well, now we're all needing mom's attention, but mom's obviously giving this 4-month-old more attention, and so now we're acting out because of it. Given the other kid's age, I think the new baby was an oops. Skill issue. Get the snip. Wear a condom. I don't know what to tell you, bro. 12-hour shifts are normal? 5 days a week, though? Like, y'all, I'll be the first to say, as somebody who works more than 40 hours a week, don't work a job unless, don't work a job unless you absolutely have to, that is demanding more than 40 hours a week from you. And if you are working a job that's more than 40 hours a week, don't have fucking 4 kids. That's how it be in healthcare? Oh, you think OP's like a nurse? I mean, that's insane though. There's no, do they really be having nurses work 60-hour weeks every week? I'm working 5/12s right now as a new grad nurse. What the fuck? I mean, please at least tell me they're giving you a fucking bag and a half over overtime. If not, I'm sorry. If you like, what? That's crazy, bro. Like, I'm sorry, you picked the wrong profession. Coming from somebody who also works like 60 hours a week, y'all, I don't remember a weekend where I didn't work. Okay, I put in so much time and effort into my work, but like, it's because I'm working for myself and I choose to do it. And also, I'm single with no child, you know? I have this motherfucker, all right? And I love him, but he's so low maintenance. It is nothing close to a real human being that I'm trying to keep from dying. Firefighters do 24 on, 24 off. That's what I'm thinking, Kat. Like, are you guys telling me right now that nurses don't do that? Because in that case, what the hell? What the hell-y? That's crazy. Why would anybody become a nurse? Why would y'all become nurses? I'm just a CNA and we work 12-hour shifts 5 days a week. Okay, last thing, and then we got to get back to reading the story. Is that your choice, though? Like, chat, stop talking. Only people who are nurses answer this question for me. If you are working 60 hours as a nurse, is it required of you? Or is that like you can work that much and you choose to do so because they pay you so well in overtime? Go. The money is good. Yeah, see, this is how I feel, Danny. Nurses I know do like 3 12s a week. I've never heard of 5 12s. It was my choice if I wanted the job. That's fucking crazy. That's insane! Depends on the job, but I don't have to work that much. Yes, it is my choice. Depends on the job, but I don't have to work that much. What? Bro, I'm sorry. Who the fuck in their right mind would be a nurse? Like, y'all way better than me, bro. I will admit that from the start to the finish. I just make my silly YouTube videos. I ain't out here saving lives or anything like that. That being said, like, y'all are getting taken advantage of. That is crazy, bro. Sarby has YouTube brain. I do have YouTube brain. I do. God damn. God, that made me lose so much hope, guys. I can't even lie. Like, what do you mean? They're basically forcing nurses to work that much, probably not paying them as much as they should be. Like, listen, okay, so we don't even know what OP is, but I would venture to say if OP is a nurse, I low-key want to blame his job a little bit. We got to finish the story. We don't even know how evil he is. We don't even know if he's a nurse. But if what you guys just told me applies to OP, don't get me wrong. Bro has to figure it the fuck out. So he's either A, severely sleep deprived all the time and supporting his kids more, or B, go find a new job. Like, because holy fuck, man. Just holy fuck. That makes me so sad. That makes me so sad. I'm like, there's no good solution to combat that, by the way. Like, God, I just got so hopeless for this world. All right, chat. All right. We are falling down the hopeless pipeline. I gotta disassociate. gotta forget that people fucking gotta forget that they're the people up top that don't care about our lives and just want to squeeze as much profit out of us. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Okay, let's keep going. Just made myself really sad. Well, 2 weeks ago, my wife implicated a rule that no one was allowed to talk to her when she had her headphones in or when she's taking a shower. As I'm sure you guessed already, the kids were even bugging her. The kids were still bugging her endlessly during those times. And my wife stated she needs a fucking break and silence and for people to stop hanging off her arm. She even snapped the other day saying, "Can none of you do anything for yourselves?" No. Why don't I wipe your asses for you two while I'm at it? Because our son, 13-year-old twin, asked her where his cup was instead of moving the coffee pot to look for himself, and then asked her at the same time to make him mac and cheese, despite knowing how. Because yours tastes better. She was in the middle of feeding the baby, so she snapped. Anyways, now no one is allowed to bug her under any circumstances when she's showering or when she has headphones in. Maybe once a week for the headphones, showering every other day for maybe 10 minutes, so it's not a huge ask. Anyways, I get a text from my son earlier saying, "Mom is grounding us and taking our stuff away for a week," and then zero response. I go home about an hour later and my wife is livid. All the kids' electronics are piled on the counter and all the kids are in their bedrooms with the door shut. I asked what happened and she said she went to take a shower and the kids came in 5 times in a 10-minute period, so she grounded them from everything for a week and sent them to their rooms. I feel like she's being too harsh because I know they just want her attention. Now she's pissed at me for making her feel bad for needing a fucking minute to herself. I'm so like, this story is truly breaking my brain. So here's my thing, y'all. Here's my thing. I don't even know, bro. I feel like I need more information on OP, because right now I'm either getting that this work. Okay, so here's my thing. Like, here's where I'm at. This work schedule is not sustainable for somebody who has 4 kids and no help for those kids. I need information on this. Like, is this what we've just been talking about for a while, where like he is forced to doing 12-hour overnight shifts? Like, this is his only option to be able to support his 4 kids. Because then, and then from there, I want to know, what's your guys' family dynamic in terms of how do you guys handle taking care of the kids together? Because that's important too. Like, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, the mom should have time to herself. I see y'all in chat. I agree with you. This woman is clearly at her wit's end. She needs time to herself. That being said, the way that these kids are reacting makes me think that either one or both, I would venture to guess both, of these parents are not providing the attention that these kids need to. Don't get me wrong. The 4-month-old needs more attention, but I want to know, like, are they making efforts to provide their kids the individual attention that they also need? Like, 13-year-olds need individual attention, and there's 2 of them. 8-year-olds need individual attention as well. Like, I think there's a scenario, and I don't want to die on any hills, where the mom could be in the wrong here too. Just being that, like, hey, your other kids deserve attention. I just need to know, how much attention are they getting? Because the way that they're acting could mean that they're getting like nothing. They feel like the only attention that you are able to give to is this 4-month-old. But also, that swings back around to OP's situation. Like, I could see the mother overly caring for the one child that like absolutely needs her, because OP chooses to work overtime all the time, or like is locked into a job, or maybe OP just does not want to help with his family and justifies it by working overtime shifts. Like, I think there are so many different nuances that this story could go down that I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. There's too many things. There's too many things going on, man. She doesn't have four arms. Husband needs to chip in. I don't disagree with that, Glow, but he didn't even really go into, does he even chip in? You know, like, I see what y'all are saying. I personally, before I make any assumptions here, I want more information. I think OP provided the absolute bare minimum here to his family dynamic, and is like, here's a problem, here's a problem, here's a problem, but there's no information around where those problems are stemming from. They're like cats climbing up the they're like cats climbing up the curtains. Even negative attention counts as attention. Exactly. I agree, but not even being able to shower without being interrupted is insane. I agree with you, Donnie, 100%. Like, this woman deserves her own time, but I'm like, is there I don't know, like, is there something that they're doing together where, you know, like, if the kids aren't, if this is so one-sided where all of the attention is only going to the 4-year-old, I can see how, like, maybe these kids are justified in trying to get some of the attention from their parents, you know? Like, as much as these kids need to leave her alone, the kids also deserve attention. It's a balance, right? You can't have all the way to the one side or all the way to the other. You have to meet somewhere in the middle. And I'm just like, we don't get any information on if they're meeting in the middle, if these kids are being completely outrageous, like the mother and the father. I would venture just the mother, but it seems like the mother's attention's the only one that matters. If she's doing what she needs to do to like give those kids attention and they're still vying for more, then it's a kid issue. But like, I'm also kind of curious if all three of them are doing it. I'm guessing that this isn't just a like what is it? What is the phrase? Like, one is a coincidence, two is a blah blah blah, three is a pattern. Like, what am I thinking of? You know, like if there are three kids who are acting like you give them zero attention, I'm more inclined to believe that those kids are getting zero attention. You know what? You make good points here, Bixie. Honestly, the way he isn't giving info on what he does is a sign to me that he doesn't do anything to help. Agreed. I think we're maybe more dealing with unreliable narrator here. Also, the dad immediately telling the wife she is overreacting shows he just doesn't get how overwhelmed his wife is. True. No, I said this, Stark. I absolutely don't think they should have had 4 kids. If he's working 12-hour shifts, I don't know who needs to hear this, y'all, but like, if you are a parent, you need to have a rigid 9 to 5. You show up at work at 9 and you leave at 5 so that you can have some time with your kids. All right? I know there's like this, like, you can't say that you're privileged, blah, blah, blah. I don't care, because genuinely, that to me is neglect. If you're going to work a job that requires 10 to 12 hours of your time every day, you either need to A, hire help, or B, have an insane lack of sleep. I'm talking 5 to 6 hours a night so that you can support your partner and support those kids properly. Like, that's my thing about having kids, y'all. If I have kids, I either dial back my work, or I am going to be insanely sleep deprived all the time, or I'm going to be rich enough to hire help. Those are my criteria with what I do for work and how incorporated it is in my life. And that may also result in me never having kids, you know? But like, some people are just like, oh yeah, I work these 12-hour shifts. Let's pump out 3 of these fuckers. I'm sorry, not sustainable, not ethical. And I stand on that. Parents who aren't tired aren't doing it right. I agree, Jed. Your children are not responsible for your job choice. Exactly. Don't bring a kid in this world if you can't do your absolute best to provide this kid the best life it can. I truly believe that. I think a majority of people who have kids don't understand what that actually means, how hard it is, and what that entails in terms of actually raising that kid to be a properly functioning human being. Especially nowadays, when I feel like there needs to be more oversight on everything, because the internet is so easy to fall down a rabbit hole that can take you down a path that turns you into a bad human being. I'm raising me. Honestly, me too, Bouncy Ball. Me fucking too, dog. Are the kids not in school? That's a great question, Eve. I think they are. I believe the dad undermines mom's authority. Otherwise, the son wouldn't have texted him about the punishment. That could be the case, too. Also, y'all, this is why I'm an advocate for keeping your kids busy. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, one of the craziest things I came to realize growing up was that Kathy used to put us in swim team every single summer. Like every day, 4 days a week, we'd have to wake up early at like 5 or 6 a.m. and go to swim team for like 2 to 3 hours. It was like 2 hours of like, you know, actual swimming and like being good at swimming. And then like another 2 hours of being able to hang out at the water park, jump off the diving board, whatever. And I never loved it, but like my mom would always have us do it. And I was kind of like, fucking why? Now as an adult, I realize I'm like, number one, I think it's always valuable to have kids that know how to swim. Like I never really have to worry about being in the water because like I spent so much time being good in the water that I'm good now. But the other part is after 4 hours at a fucking swim team and water park thing, we would come home and we would all be tired. Like we'd immediately go and take a nap. Like Kathy was fucking 9,000 IQ on that. She was like, oh, if I just send my kids to swim camp, they'll be tired and they can't annoy me. And I think about that because I'm like, that is so smart. Like this is during the summer, right? So like she got the fucking school experience every summer because she was like, let me just send my kids to swim camp. And now we have less likelihood that we'll drown as on top of that. Like, what a fucking G, bro. We were fucking playing, Kathy was playing chess and we were out there playing fucking tic-tac-toe. I love that woman, man. She's so funny, man. I love doing swim team. I hated it. Listen, I am not super buoyant and I don't have the limbs to be a good swimmer, you know? Also, by the way, that shit was hard. All right? If any of you guys are swimmers, I applaud you. I hated like feeling like when water would get up your nose or some shit. Like that shit pisses me off. I like an activity where, like, don't get me wrong, when you're doing it might be a little bit hard to breathe because you're like, you know, you're active, your heart's beating, but don't fucking put me in water where like I can't breathe that shit. My face is in there. Like I could die in theory. I still have to hold my nose. That's okay. Hey, swimming isn't for everyone. Me included. Me included. Okay, but you're still gonna get water in your nose every once in a while. Like, I remember trying to learn those flip turns. You know when kids are, you know, in the competition where they're swimming and then like to turn around, they like spin and then kick off the wall. Like every time I try to do that, water straight into my nose. Like I just genuinely think some people are built for it and I am not one of them. Can't swim at my big age of 22. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna be controversial. And then we got to get on to the next story. I think as an adult, everyone should, one, learn how to ride a bike. 100%. I think it's super valuable. It's also just really fun. It's a great mode of transportation. I just think it's good. It's good to know how to ride a bike. Number two, you got to know how to swim. I'm sorry. Swimming? Like what? You're just, what happens if you end up in a body of water? You're telling me, like, just, like, what? Come on. You know? Like, I feel like everybody should learn how to swim. And then three, this is probably the most controversial. I think everybody should have a driver's license. Me personally, bro, what are you, SpongeBob? Like, get the fuck out of here. You miss me with that shit, bro. If you can't drive, like, come on. What is we, in Bikini Bottom? I'm 23, can't swim, no license either. Yeah, Lee, I'm actually coming for your fucking throat right now. Ooh, first aid training should be mandatory. I actually agree with you. They should teach that in schools. 100%. All the 3 things I can't do, chat. Come on, y'all. Come on. Listen, if you can't, I just recommend. Just highly recommend learning how to do one, bro. Just one. You know? Like, bro, if one of my friends came up to me and was like, I don't know how to ride a bike. Can you teach me? I would be like, fuck yeah, bro. Call me daddy and let me send you out on that shit the way my dad did. Okay, that's fair. License might be the hardest one. I will give you guys that. Hey, look at that. You know what, Bixie Gala? That's the most important one. You know, riding a bike isn't completely necessary. Swimming, I feel like, is just good for survival. You know? Got me with the last one. Bow! Okay, Henry, that's different. If you're disabled, yeah, bro, just fucking... I know you can't move your arms and legs, but get in there. Obviously not, dog. And I know that's not the only kind of disabled. That was just my example. I'm sorry. When I say stuff like this, there needs to be a caveat of like, hey, bro, I'm like Jake. Like, this doesn't apply to obviously like, I'm assuming you're an able-bodied, like, not able-bodied. Sorry, that's a bad way to put it. But like, I'm assuming that you're not disabled, you know, like, that's more what I mean. Like, it was kind of the same when I was like, oh, if you're a virgin, that's a red flag. What I meant was if you're like actively trying to lose your virginity and you can't, that's a red flag. Not, hey, if you're asexual, that's not a red flag. That's what you want out of a sexual relationship, you know? I feel targeted now. You know what, Trashfire? Actually, just kidding. You're the only one. All right? I know you're a cripple, but you better fucking overcome that to swim right now. I ain't ableist except for the Trashfire, all right? Any other disabled person, I empathize and sympathize for you, unless you're Trashfire. If you're Trashfire, suck it up. I'm so sorry. That was so mean. Oh my god, bro. I had to do it. I had to do it, bro. I had to. Alrighty, chat. Let's keep it rocking and ripping, okay? We are an hour and a half in, and I am only 2 stories in. Fuck, we do this every time. I do, not we, I, but really you. Rip the crib. Get it. You guys are great. I love you guys. Thank you guys for making streams so entertaining. I really do appreciate that there's 160 of y'all that want to fucking hang out with me. YouTube, why are we edging me right now? All right? Y'all know the drill. I only like to be edged by your grandmas, not by you, okay? So make sure to break the 100 likes right fucking now. We got 105 people watching, 97 likes. I know there are 3 of you out there that haven't liked the stream, and you should, bro. You should. Hit the like button, YouTube. If you're on Twitch, make sure you're following. No matter where you're at, though, turn on those post notices. We got a short one. The ADHD always takes over. No, for real, bro. ADHD wins. Dude, when I finally get a psychiatrist and they put me on those ADHD meds, it's over for y'all. My streaming career, done. Okay. Oh, God. Our favorite subreddit in the world, r/men's rights. I am a transgender woman, and I can say female privilege is real. Before transition, I was seen as a monster. People didn't like me. I wasn't being hired by jobs. No one wanted to date me and flunked college. After transition, people started seeing me as a good person. People actually liked my presence. I get hired. I dated someone, and I got accepted in a top college in my country. My personality didn't change, only my gender. I actually think no one really likes being a man. I mean, shit, bro. I fucking love this shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, being a dick haver is really fucking sick. I, like, you know? Like, Exhibit A. Did I not? I did finish the last story. Yeah, I finished the last story. Why are you making me, Ms. What the fuck? Ms. making me. Ms. really fucking with my head. No, bro, being a dick haver rips. This shit's awesome, bro. Like Exhibit A, I can go on a walk outside without being as fucking nervous about being kidnapped or assaulted like a woman. Like, you know, like and also too, bro, I've said this once and I'll say it again. Like, yes, a woman's default, I think, should be that if they meet a man, they need them to be vetted to the point where they know for a fact that they don't want any malice towards them, you know? But until that's proven, like, they need to assume that because it's better for their safety. And that is just being empathetic and realizing that, like, that's where women sit, bro. They have to walk around with the idea that, like, hey, a man could show up and try some shit. And because traditionally men are stronger than women, I have a less likely chance of not coming out of this situation traumatized and scarred, both physically and mentally. Like, sure, don't get me wrong, y'all. I think the thing that people, like, do is they try to, like, pretend like one exists and one doesn't. It's like, there are quote unquote privileges that women experience. Like, I don't know, getting a drink at the bar, or like, yeah, sure, maybe people meet you and they don't immediately think that, like, oh, this person is dangerous to me. Like, fine, sure. If you want to call that privilege, I guess it technically fits that definition. That being said, there are a lot more downsides to being a woman in terms of having to fear for your safety and how the fucking law is set up so that when people commit heinous acts of crime against you, it is set up so that you are not advocated for. Those are not prosecuted well. And usually the person who committed that crime to you, and we all know which one I'm talking about, how do I put this? It will not be prosecuted. And even if it is, that person is not going to get a substantial punishment for what they did. Like, I'm sorry, bro, but any privilege that a woman has does not trump the disadvantage that is what I just explained. Men don't have to worry about that. The system is built for men to succeed in every aspect, in jobs, in law, when getting prosecuted with cases like the ones I just explained. I'm sorry, like, sure, bro, if you want to point out, which also, listen, this probably is such a fucking mean thing for me to say. If you're posting an r/men's rights, I severely doubt that an actual transgender woman took the time out of their day to fucking type this post. I'm sorry. That's just me. Like, I could have done it. You could have done it. Anybody could just sit here on Reddit and be like, I'm actually a transgender woman. And I argue for all the men that like, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I don't want to fucking be a dick and be like, I would never to a real person discount their identity, but low key, I'm sus. I feel like this is just some incel who was like, I can make a fake account and claim to be a transgender woman and advocate that female privilege is real. There is, really quick, before I get to your guys' comments, there's a small edit here. The people who say I ain't a real trans woman are more disgusting than the transphobic comments. HRT since 12/1/2024 and social transition since 9/8/2024. Birth certificate updated. I use Okay, I'm not gonna say that, but I'm guessing they're talking about I will butcher this. These are medications or something that help that you take when you go through the transition process. But okay, so this doesn't prove anything to me, by the way. Like, the fact that you addressed it makes me think that it's more not real. Like, hey guys, I actually made $10 million. I made that money on December 1st, 2024. And I've been saying that I made that money since, September 9th, 2024. Like, My bank account is updated. I use US Bank. Like, that's literally what he said. He said, trust me, bro. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm being a dickhead. Maybe this is a real trans woman. Either way, like, I just think this is such a dumb thing to be talking about. It's like, yeah, sure, there are some privileges, but those privileges are nothing to the in comparison to the disadvantages that women have to deal with. We still going? Asian Fury, we've only been live for 1 hour and 45. What do you fucking mean? What do you mean we're still going? I just had a wild ending to the workday. What happened? Share the tea. Don't come in here without the tea like that, Asian Fury. Yikes. Okay, wait. Next, I'm curious. Is tranny something that, like, transgender people call themselves? Like, you know how, like, gay people use the F slur? Like, sorry, guys. Maybe I shouldn't even say the TR word. Is that not okay to say for me to just be like, hey, this is, fuck no? Okay. All right, sorry. I probably shouldn't say that. My bad. That's on me, Chad. That's on me. I apologize. I was trying to, that's on me. That's on me. Hey, at least you guys know that I didn't know because I don't be walking around saying that word. I don't. That's a slur times 10? Really? Okay. My bad. That's on me, chat. That's on me. My bad. Sarby gets the pass from me. Bet. I will abuse this pass. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie. All right, this is very un-PC about me, but it's also kind of a joke, but also it would kind of be funny if it was real. So back in the day, little story time with Sarby, and then we'll get back to it, all right, chat? We'll get back to it. Back probably like 1.5 years ago, I go to this little like outdoor party event or whatever with some of my friends. They were hosting like a backyard darty day party where we were drinking, we were playing games, whatever. A couple of my gay friends are there. My boy, actually I probably shouldn't say his name. One of my buddies, let's call him Sam. One of my buddies, Sam, who's a gay man. Which by the way, I've also made out with Sam. That is a different story. Little lore for you guys. I'll tell that story one of these days because that's actually really funny. That's how I know I'm not gay. He always like tries to be the gay friend that's like, oh, all my straight friends are gay and they just really want to be gay. So he was like kind of making jokes about me and my friend, Jacob's fine with me using his name. Me and my friend Jacob. He was like, because me and Jacob, I'm not gonna lie, we act gay together. This is not a great advocate for me not being gay, but like I promise y'all, I love pussy like that. Women are so sick, dicks are gross. All right. The only time I want to see someone naked is if they're a woman. I'm gonna be so real. Any whoosies, we're hanging out, and I don't even know how it came up. I think we were like joking about, like, I'll joke with my friends. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna slur you, you know, like and my buddy Sam goes, hey, I'll give both you and Jacob the F slur pass if you guys kiss. Now, even more lore that you guys are going to demand information of, and it's not really that entertaining, and also is going to advocate for me not being gay, even though I promise I'm not. I've kissed a lot of my friends. This is not gaycation. You're right, guys. I actually went on a gaycation. You just have to surrender your, what did he say in the gaycation story? You have to surrender to the, what did he say, y'all? You're just sparkle straight. That's actually so true, bro. Homie hopper. That's crazy. That's a crazy fucking line. Who said that? Glow? You cooking. What did he say? What did he say in the story, chat? Surrender to the gaycation. That's what he said. You have to surrender yourself to the gaycation. All right. I was surrendering myself to kissing all my boys. No, but like dead ass chat, I've kissed a lot of my boys. I just think it's like kind of fun every once in a while. I don't want to fuck any of them, but like every once in a while, you got to smooch your homies. If you can't smooch your homies, you're probably hiding some. Me personally, love smooching the homies. 10 out of 10 would smooch the homies again. Anywho's, we are at this thing. Our gay friend is like, hey, I'll give you an F-slur pass if you guys kiss. So we look at each other like, bro, we kiss for free. Like, of course we're going to do this. So we immediately kiss. And my buddy Sam was kind of like, oh, I didn't expect, even though I've kissed Sam, like I have no problem kissing boys like that. Me and my boy kiss. So I am currently sitting on an F-slur pass. I am sitting on it. I have not used it. I am marinating it. I am letting it cook. And here's my plan, chat. Are you ready? This is my plan. This is my plan for the pass. All right, guys? And I need all my gays to approve this plan for me to actually use it. This is what I'm going to do, all right? I'm a fucking triple collat or quad collat all my gay friends. If you guys don't know, triple collat or a quad collat is a term that was used in the Call of Duty community. Maybe they still use it, where you shoot one sniper bullet, but it hits three, or, three for triple collat, four people for quad collat. That's my plan. Here's what's going to happen, y'all, because even if I have a pass, right, I'm going to have to suffer the repercussions of using a slur. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys wouldn't like to hear that, right? So, like, if I'm dead, it doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't even matter. So here's my plan. I'm going to be on my deathbed, all right? I already know. I'm going to die from the plague. That's guaranteed. I don't know how it will happen, but I think that's how it's going to happen. I'm going to be on my deathbed. And I'm going to be like, hey, you know what I need? I need all of my gay friends. I need to say bye to them. Like those are my homies in another world. I am gay and I've probably fucked all of them, right? Pause. No, but deadass, I gotta say bye to my gay homies. So all my gay homies are gonna be crowded around me. Maybe I'm in a bubble because I have the plague, right? But they're crowded around, they're crying, they're like, man, we loved hanging out with you, bro. Like, you were so not homophobic. And then in my last dying breath, I'm gonna take off the breathalyzer or whatever. Not the breathalyzer. You know what I'm fucking talking about. The thing that gives you oxygen. I'm gonna take it out. And then I'm just gonna hit them with the sickest like quad collat of their lives and just hit them with the F slur. And in that moment, as soon as I say those words, the fucking EKG machine goes, brrr, and they are all sitting there. And they have to live the rest of their lives knowing that they got slurred by a guy on their deathbed. But that guy on the deathbed had a pass. And that, chat, is how that is how I'm gonna use my one pass. I'm sitting on it. I'm marinating. I'm waiting for the right moment. I'm waiting for everything. You know what, chat? Just to fucking get more of you guys to like bajillion collat, I might go live. Sarby's last stream on his deathbed. And then it's just gonna end with me slurring, y'all. The EKG is gonna go boo, and then the Twitch message is gonna pop up. It's like, stream ended. Sorry to crush your dreams, but the plague is easily treated by antibiotics. Sorry, no! I have a new strain. Don't ruin my fantasies, Squidiot. God, let me fantasize about slurring my friends. Oh. It's gonna be like Unis Honest, chat. It's gonna be like Unis Honest. Just gonna fade off. Oh my god, I'm sorry guys. I had to do it. This shit's so funny. Bro, what the fuck is Beans doing right now? Look at this idiot. What are you doing? There's no way that's comfortable, my guy. Like, what do you mean you're like half hanging off of this? I know your big ass don't fit on there like that. Bro needs to lay on it the long way. Bro, I just slurred all my friends. Chat, can that be like a more normalized thing to say? Bro, don't make me slur you. Oh man, did you call Beans fat? Bro, he's a little rotund. I can't even lie. Listen, I'm his owner. I'm the one who like overfeeds him because I just want my baby boy to never be hungry, okay? Take me to jail, sir. Take me to jail, Ossifer. I'm gonna slur. It's like the, what is it? Like Shooter McGavin, or not Shooter McGavin. That's Happy Gilmore. What's his, MacGruber. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm gonna shoot. Oh my God, that's insane. You just like unlock something in the back of my brain, Resilient Sage. I'm gonna slur. Hey, Soap, we can put our differences aside. We gotta be proud of the 100 I got on my Calc 3 exam. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Me personally, I would have gotten an 102 because I'm built like that, but I guess 100 is good for you. No, that's sick. Congrats, Soap. Calculus 2 kicked my ass. Calculus 3 would have fucking bent me over and spanked me, and I would have liked it. Math is hard for me. It's also hard for me, bro. It is also hard on me. It's hard in me. Pause. Sorry, chat. We're in our say some stupid shit mode. Give the beans a treat to make him larger. If he comes down here, we'll give him treats. All right, chat. We'll give him treats. But yo, we're off topic again. Remind me, I think I've told the story about me kissing my friend before on stream or on my podcast. I can't remember which one. Y'all can dig for that though. That's on you. That's on you. I'll drop that lore one of these days. I'll drop that lore one of these days, bro. Easy. Sorry, we had a Freudian slip there. Was it a Freudian slip, or do I just like fucking with y'all? I like fucking with y'all. Alrighty, chat. We got some more stories. All right. I think so we have 4 more left. I think 3 of them. Okay, just kidding. I think 2 of them are kind of short. Nope, just kidding. I lied. I was right. 3 of them are pretty short, but 1 of them's pretty long. So I think we can cook through these in the next hour. That's the goal. By the way, YouTube, thank you guys for 114 likes. Y'all are cracked. Y'all are cracked. Thank you, YouTube. Sarby says something insane. Yeah. You're welcome. You guys, let's be honest, y'all. You guys wouldn't be here if I just said normal shit. All right? You guys come, this is like the car crash that you guys can watch whenever you want. All right? Y'all aren't here for me to say normal, everyday human shit. You guys are here for me to say that I'm gonna fuck your mother and then slur you. Sarby says something insane. Sarby immediately after. All right, pause. You're right. You're right. Alrighty, chat. If you guys are on the YouTube, make sure to like up the stream. If you're on Twitch, make sure you're following no matter where you're at, though. Turn on the post notifications. My wife says I don't give her enough. How do I fix this? We have a male 33 OP and a female 34 wife. Right off the bat, start giving her enough. Like we've been together for 14 years. We have 2 kids together. Today we got into an argument after she was extremely emotional. Today we got into an argument where she was extremely emotional. I work FIFO type of work. Chat, can someone tell me what the fuck FIFO is? What is FIFO? Isn't that like fee, fi, fo, fum? First in, first out. What the hell does that mean? Damn, you hate me, Asian Fury. Just kidding. You make those gains. What does it mean? First in, first out. What, like? First in, first out. That's how I talk about your grandma, bro. Sorry. You are the last hired, first fired. Oh. Okay. Really? That's what FIFO stands for? FIFO this dick. That's crazy. My gran is dead. More flavor. Okay, some of y'all are saying fly in, fly out. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna Google it. What the fuck? I hate when people are like, oh yeah, here's this really obscure term that surely everybody knows. FIFO. Okay, I feel like the Google search just hurt my brain even more because it's like there's accounting terms, there's okay. The only one that I saw for fly in, fly out is when you fly to and from a mine site for work, and that's r/mining. But maybe that's what it means, is like, oh, you know what? This actually adds up because I read a little bit ahead here on the store. Oh, yeah, sorry. I opened up another tab. I read a little ahead here on the story. He says, I work FIFO type of work, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, occasionally picking up overtime if available. And this comment says, fly in, fly out, remote sites. Most of the FIFO guys I know work 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, but I've heard of 3 on, 1 off, 2 on, 1 off, 8 days on, 6 days. Okay, they're just going through it. I think whoever was saying fly in, fly out, you were cooking, and I think that's just referring to the and I think the takeaway that we're supposed to get from this is just that he's home for 2 weeks and then he's at work for 2 weeks. You right, Trash Fire. I'm sorry. My bad. On me. Oreo Bud, thank you for resubscribing with Prime. Oh, God, that just gives me a great opportunity to give my Prime sub plug, all right? If you guys have an Amazon Prime account, you already have a Prime sub, but you're probably just not using it, okay? And if you don't use it, then Daddy Bezos just goes, cool, extra money for me. Let's not do that, all right? He has plenty of money. Yo, boy also has plenty of money, just not as much as Jeff Bezos. But if you want to support me, who has way less plenty of monies than Jeff Bezos does, then you just, connect your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, and then you use your Prime sub on me. If you guys want to do that, I wouldn't be disappointed. That'd be pretty fucking sick. And then you don't get any ads on my stream, so you never miss an opportunity for me to threaten to fuck your grandma. I don't know about you guys, but that sounds like a win-win. Win for me and win for me again. I'm sorry. Oh, Stark. Okay, joke aside. RIP to the grandmas, all right? This is just me being a degenerate, all right? Everybody threatens to fuck your mom. I'm switching it up today, all right? Tomorrow, I'll threaten to fuck your dad, okay? Like, it I identify as my grandma. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, but I feel like the Republicans are going to be really mad about that one. Hey, Mallet Girl gets it. Mallet Girl, you get it. You get it. What if they're both dead? More flavor for me. Both times. Time paradox. That's true. What is this? Fucking Back to the Future? I don't think urns are fuckable. Clearly, you haven't tried enough. Okay, I gotta get back to this. Stop. Stop! You guys are egging me on. You guys are egging me on. Okay. When I am home and since I have limited time, I am usually very busy with a lot of household stuff. Fixing, painting, yard work, car maintenance, and my car hobby. She is a stay-at-home mom, so she does all the cooking, cleaning, etc. She is clearly unhappy, and I'm not sure why. I know I struggle to balance my time sometimes, but I do give her my evenings most of the time, which she doesn't care about. She says that's not enough, and that I'm choosing to be busy. She says I don't consider, appreciate, love, value her. I do not think it's as bad as she is saying it is. I cannot sit inside with her all day when I have stuff to do. When I asked her what she wants from me, she lost it and said that if I have to ask, it's gone. It's too far gone. She doesn't want to find any common ground or meet in the middle. That it's not her job to fix this. I think we should both work at this. How can I fix this then if she won't tell me what she wants? Okay, so you guys know my philosophy around like, hey, if you want or need something in a relationship, I do genuinely believe in like clearly communicating it. Because sometimes that's what is needed, all right? Like, I'm not a big fan of the read the mind thing, even though I'm pretty fucking good at reading women's mind, by the way. Like, I'm very good at picking up on cues with what is going on with people that I'm dating and, like figuring it out myself. Like, I'm all for being an intuitive person, but I also know as an intuitive person, I can't expect that level of intuitiveness from another person. All that being said, the red flag that I'm thinking of here is him saying, I cannot sit inside with her all day when I have stuff to do. So that makes me think that when you do have free time, what you consider giving her what she wants, it's you just sitting inside with her all day. Like, that's not, I don't know what man needs to hear this. That's not romantic. You know, like, and this is coming from somebody who, like, I enjoy sitting inside. Like, I sit here at this desk and work all the time, and I love my relaxation time. I would much rather be on my couch, getting high, spending time with my cat, than going out and like drinking and partying or like doing other stuff most of the time. Like, I love my relaxation. That being said, when you're dating someone, that changes the game, okay? You need to bare minimum plan dates. Like, you need to plan dates every once in a while with your partner so that they feel loved. And like, also, I want to emphasize, this is not just a man thing. Like, women need to do the same too. Women need to plan things that are romantic for their man. And to be honest, guys are a lot easier. Like, most of them just are like, oh, cool, you got some lingerie for me? Awesome. That's all the romance I need. Women are a little bit different. A lot of the times it's the stuff you do out of the bedroom. Getting her flowers. Planning a date. Not just planning a date, but planning like a real date. Get dressed up in your nicest shit. Be ready by 6. I'm taking you to a fancy restaurant and we're going and doing something you enjoy. Like, it really is that easy. That's the type of stuff that I guarantee your partner wants, is just for you to take initiative to be like, we're going on a date. Here's what we're fucking doing. You know, what's the rule? I read this great rule on social media. It was like the 222 rule. It was like the 222 rule. It was like 2 times a month, you guys do a date activity that's like low lift. Movie night. You cook a romantic dinner together. Like I said, something low lift. And then every 2 months, you do one type of, or, oh, sorry, nope, I mixed that up. It's every 2 weeks, you do one low lift romantic thing. And then every 2 months, you do something more high lift. You go to like a nice restaurant. And every 2 years, you do something extravagant. Let that be go on a nice trip that you guys have been wanting to go on. Or do a road trip. Like something that shows that you care. And I think that goes both ways, right? Like you could probably switch off like... as a very feminine man, I kind of like being treated romantically too. It doesn't need to be anything crazy, but I would expect that from my partner. And like, that's what you're missing, dog. That is all you're missing. And it's honestly very easy to do. You just need to lock the fuck in. Hey, thank you, Joan of Arc. I also like it. I also like the shirt. Oh, okay. Humble Pun Queen said... I think they're just not compatible in terms of love language. I could see that. And like, this is my thing too, chat. And this is my whole argument with these kinds of stories where the man is just kind of a fucking idiot. Like, this guy needs a woman who's going to be like, hey, you're a fucking idiot. You haven't taken me on a real date, or you haven't been giving me the quality time that I need. Be better. And like, who knows if he'd actually kick his ass into gear, but I'm guessing that since he's on Reddit, he's at least willing to try to kick his ass into gear, right? This woman needs a man who's going to be intuitive about it, who's like, you know, a golden retriever boyfriend who all they think about is how can I spoil my girlfriend? Right? Like, I would never expect, like, y'all, I would never, to me, it's very similar to, like, I would never expect Beans to act like a dog because he's not a dog. I think it's similar here. You got a man who you want him to act a certain way, but that ain't the man. Oh, you guys are saying this isn't really an Am I the Devil story? I don't think so either, low-key. I just think, listen, I think you guys are cooking. I think sometimes Am I the Devil just likes to shit on a man, which, don't get me wrong, me too. Me too, bro. But let's save the Am I the Devil for people who are fucking, like, I don't know, trying to say that women smut fanfic is proof that women like to be sexually assaulted by attractive men. Like, that to me is more of a devil than like, hey, here's just a dumbass that won't take his wife out on a date. Which, I mean, too, guys, I think we could kind of swing around and be like, I feel like that is men not being properly raised. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think men need to be raised to be more intuitive. Like, the reason I think the way I do, and a lot of people are like, you're a performative man, or like, pick me boy. To be genuinely honest, y'all, it's because I had sisters. Like, I think more like a girl than a guy, I think, a lot of the times. Because the only people I had to bounce ideas off of were women growing up. You know? And I still do. Y'all, before this stream, I FaceTimed with my sister for an hour. Like, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I probably talk to women more than I talk to men at this point. God, that sounded so slutty of me, but not like that. Oh, man. Am I scrolling through Am I the Devil is seeing Am I the a-hole for killing my sister next to Am I the Devil for eating my sister's sandwich? Yeah, bro, I do think a lot of it is just communication there. Like, don't get me wrong, I think there's more to communication than just words, but like, I also am a firm believer of if your partner clearly needs words, you either need to figure out a way to overcome your, I don't know, expectation that that person needs to read your mind or has the ability to read your mind, and come to the conclusion that, like, okay, if I want something, I need to say it. Which, if that's not what you want, then you need to dipsy-doo-dah out of that fucking relationship. Hey, yo, guys, my fucking Prime plug came through, baby. Brie Elizabeth, thank you for subscribing with Prime, making Daddy Bezos pay, taking that profit right out of his, taking that profit right out of his pocket, baby. We love to see it. We love to see it. I love it. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for supporting me. I will make sure to get Beans treats. To be honest, like I said, y'all, my next Twitch paycheck, I'm getting him his fucking catio and or the cat tree that I've been eyeing for the living room. Yo, I don't give a fuck about myself, but I'll be damned if my cat doesn't have some sick shit. You know? Y'all should see Beans' toy corner. It's pretty fucking out of control, I can't lie. Like, every time I make an Amazon order, which isn't a lot, by the way, it's like once, maybe twice a month. Almost every Amazon order, I'll also go in there and I'll be like, what's a fun cat toy I can get for Beans? You know, I very rarely did that for myself. Y'all, I feel bad. I'm like in the process of building a computer right now. And like, I feel so bad. I'm like, I need this. I use it for work. And it like pains me to want to like come to the decision to spend money on myself. I have like a whole list of stuff that I need to order for myself on Amazon, but it's like so hard for me to get myself to order them. I can afford it, by the way, chat. Like, I can afford to get myself some nice things here and there. It just hurts. Like, damn, that's crazy, kid. But you right. You right. We need pigs of the toy corner. All right, hold on. There's actually more. Dude, I'm fucking sweating. My ass is sweaty. I hope you guys didn't see that. There's actually more in the other corner. Just one of them is like, I got him a concrete slab. He does not care for it. But I got him a concrete slab, and there's just a couple of more toys in the other corner, but I just didn't want to drag them over. Sorry guys, I had to vacuum the other day, so they're kind of like clumped together. They're kind of clumpy together. But bro, he's got hella toys. He has this whole bin of toys. Oh, actually, there's some more toys on top of this fireplace. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, he has some crazy fucking toys. I've been trying to find like an automatic toy that he would like. I am struggling. He is a curious cat. The only one he really likes to play with is this wand toy right here. My living room is a landmine of toys. There's like, so these toys, you can't really tell, but these are two different toys stacked up on each other. He doesn't use this. I tried to get him to like, it's like a little thing that he can press and it'll like reveal toys and pop stuff up at him. Doesn't fuck with it. He doesn't fuck. This is like an electric fish that he used to fuck with when he was younger. Doesn't really fuck with it now. There's like hella catnip toys in here. He does use this box, actually. I'll say that. He like, this toy's funny. He'll like watch it for a little while and then he just gets bored. The springy bird one that sticks to the floor is pretty dope. I think I've gotten one of those for him before and he didn't really fuck with it. Hey, Prince of Darkness, welcome to the stream. Thanks for popping in. I hope you're having a good day too. Found an octopus automatic toy that has laser and rotate feather. I'm not a huge fan of laser toys because apparently that fucks with cats because they don't get a payoff. But honestly, at this point, I should just try it. I should get a laser pointer and just try it with Beans. Because at this point, I want something that'll get him to run around a little bit. Like at this point too, like I don't know. I think my cat's broken. I was talking to the vet about this. Like he'll like chase, so like this wand, right? He'll chase it. He'll like do the whole thing where he stalks up to it and then I kind of like build it up and he goes after it and then I like move it around the room and he'll chase it. Most of the time, not every time, but most of the time once he catches it, he kind of just like stops. Like he catches it and then he kind of like slowly like walks away from it and then goes and lays and watches it. Like he doesn't kill the toy. And I'm trying to work that out with him. It sounds like something where apparently cats that do that are cats that were taken away from their mother too early. Which Beans was. He was like a barn cat that someone took to the Humane Society. And I think he was like 3 months when I got him. I think they're supposed to have like 6 months to figure out how to do that stuff. So, unfortunate, chat. Good to know though, because that means that I'll probably not get another cat until they're 6 months old, you know? And the laser on a toy for that end goal? Okay, I guess I could try that. What's in the terrarium? That's not a terrarium. That's actually a fireplace. I actually don't even know if the fireplace works because I've never tried it. In theory, it does though. Maybe I'll try that. Although I got to move all of his toys. I really need to get a bookcase to put his toys into or something. Maybe I'll do that when I get the catio. Like a toddler, so many toys, but they play with the box or a string. Beans does be liking string. I can't lie. This is gonna sound insane, but my cat loves to play with dum-dum lollipops. That's actually really silly, I can't lie. That's so silly. Beans does love hair ties. I just try to keep them away from him because I've heard too many horror stories. Beans has never showed interest in eating them, but I don't really want to like test that, you know? My cat loves eating plastic. So does fucking Beans, bro. He doesn't even eat it. He just likes like putting his teeth through it. Like, hold on, I like, look at this shit, y'all. You see how, like... You see his little teeth marks on this? Like, he doesn't eat it. He just, like, puts his teeth through it. You know? And he does this, y'all, with everything. Like, I know, like, it's dumb for me to leave this bag on the floor for him to reach. But, like, he does this with the shower curtain. You know? Like... He just, yeah, stapler cat, for real. Look, yeah, we're talking about you, bro. He just loves to walk up to the plastic and put his teeth through it. He doesn't eat it. He just, and like, that's it. Like, what a fucking weirdo. Anyone know the cardboard chomping cat? I know exactly what you're talking about, Brie. Dude, cats are such... Oh. Is that the silly boy? Oh, is that the silly boy? Oh, the silly boy is coming. The silly man is coming! Oh, hello, silly boy. Yes, it is. That's our silly man. That's the silly guy. Doing silly guy things. Hello. Hmm. Hello? Okay. I don't know why sometimes that fucking I don't know why the like receiver for this mic thing is sometimes like it doesn't work. I need to like put it back on its charging port and then put it back. I don't know. Weird shit. Y'all, any of y'all good with computers? It like the hot air. I wonder. I might need to reapply thermal paste, or maybe it's normal. It smells like burnt glue. Like if you guys have ever used like a hot glue gun, it smells like hot glue in the fucking in my computer right now, or from the fan in the back of my computer. I might need to put more thermal paste on because it's been a minute. It's been like a year, maybe, probably more. You are waiting so patiently. Thanks for being such a good boy. Yeah. Oh, don't show that to them, bro. You got to make them pay for it. What are we doing? What are we doing, silly man? What's this silly man doing? You just have such a cute belly. Such a cute bellied boy. All right, chat. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know the fucking drill, baby. It's the treat time for the beans. Bum, 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 bum. We're going to give him 6 this time. We kind of gave him a lot yesterday. My ass all sweaty? Okay. It's definitely sweaty, but like I don't think you guys can see it. You guys can't see any stains. We're not sweating that bad yet. Can't see it that bad yet. Chat. Thank you guys. Bree came in with the 10 gifted. That's crazy. Bree, from you, from Nex, from Real Chicken Sandwich. Thank you guys. From Squidiot. Thank y'all for supporting. Thank you guys for all the subs. Thank you guys for the Prime subs. I appreciate you guys. All right, man. The beast must be fed. Ooh, you know what I have, don't you? I love it, bro. He's like conditioned. He knows what's going on. I can't wait till there's 2 cats that are conditioned to like knowing when I have this event for them. Oh, we have some for you. That was a good one, y'all. That was a great crunch. Such good crunches, Mr. Man. Yes, sir. Okay, last one. Last one. Oh, what a good boy. That's a good boy. Oh, you and your cutie little paws. You and your cutie... Oh, sorry. You and your cutie little paws. Yes, sir. Cutie little paws. He's like, I need more, Dad. What the fuck? Ooh, you got some eye crusties, bro. Look at me. Hey. Psst, psst. Ooh, you got mad eye crusties. Hold on. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know you don't like it. Oh, I know you don't like it. I need to get your eye crusties. No, come back. Oh, big stretch. Yummy. Oh, we get your eye crusties, Mr. Boy. Come here. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Chad, it's so funny. So that's actually how I clip his nails, is I like crisscross applesauce and I put them in there. He has learned to like be, like he knows that that's his like, dad is doing something, I need to stop what I'm doing. It's so crazy, y'all. Like, Beans is kind of conditioned around two things. Number one, treat time on stream. But then also around, like, if I need to do something to him, if I get crisscross applesauce on the floor with him and put him there, he usually kind of freezes because he knows I have to do... He knows I'm doing a thing, which I'm going to actually give him one more treat because usually after the crisscross applesauce time, I give him treats, so... There you go. That's a good boy. That's a sweet boy. Whew. God, I love my cat, bro. You're just such a good boy. You're a sweet man. Who does sweet man things? Yes, you are. Oh. What a good man. What a good man. We call them eye crusties too, bro. He got hella. Why do you clip his nails? Because they get sharp, bro. Y'all don't clip your cat's nails? Ben washing his hands for the first time ever. Ugh, I hate you guys. I hate you guys. Means they're so mean to me. Go get them. Go get them. Oh. Floor time with dad. It's floor time with dad. Put your butthole away, bro. What are you doing with all that butthole? Hmm? He doesn't fuck with me like that, chat. He doesn't fuck with me like that. Yeah. I have to clip my senior kitty's nails because she... Oh, okay. Ah! What are you doing? Why? Why would you do this to me, Beans? I want nothing but love for you and you bite me like that. I've never clipped my cat's nails. Bro, that shit... That's how they... Like, if his nails are sharp, he'll ruin my couch. If he does his little, like, paw knead thing on my couch without sharp nails, it doesn't ruin the fabric. But bro, when his nails are sharpie poo, like not only does he dig it into my leg sometimes, but he also digs it into my stuff. And I'm like, bro, we could just not. If you're raw dogging unclipped nails, you're insane. That's how I feel too, bro. And to be honest, it's really not that hard to clip your cat's nails. At least Beans, bro. Beans is so, like, I could probably do it right now, although I just clipped his nails, so I don't think they need to be clipped. But he is so chill. You just need to give them treats beforehand, do it, learn how to do it fast, and then, like, you should have no problems. Unless you have, like, an evil cat. I'm like the claw cutting expert. My mom used to ask me to do it every time I came over. I don't want to accidentally hurt them. You won't. It's very easy. It's so easy. Like, pretty much you don't, like, the nail will, like, to be honest, you just want to cut the part that's sharp. Like, you can cut it really short so as to make sure you don't cut too deep, and you're fine. You know, you might have to cut their nails more often, but there's kind of this, like, part where, like, the nail is almost like a triangle like this, and then it, like, points out and curves like that. You want to cut it like a little, like where the triangle is, give it like a little bit of room and then cut like that off, you know? My cat is very wriggly. He growls at us for it. I'm a big believer of positive reinforcement. Me too. Me too, bro. Yeah, don't cut the veiny part. Yeah, it's funny. Beans used to like complain about it. Now he just makes like a whining noise. He'll just be like, every once in a while, and I'll be like, I know, I'm almost done. I have to clip my ferret's nails super often because when they get too long, they use them as tools to climb up my legs and up my body. Yikes, yikes. Yeah, bro. Big fan of cutting your animal's nails, you know? I don't know for cats, but I know for dogs that stuff can be like bad. Like if their nails get too long. Like dogs' nails like curl into the paw or something sometimes. I don't know. I just much rather be on top of it. And it's really not that hard. I think part of it too is you have to be diligent about doing it when they're a kitten. Like I've been cutting Beans' nails since he was a itty bitty baby boy. Beans was a cute kitten, I can't even lie. That motherfucker was cute as hell. Y'all don't even know. Bro was the cutest patootie in the world. Okay. Ba 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 ba. All right, Chad, we got to lock in here. We got 3 more stories to go. 3 more stories. 2.5 hour stream. What's fucking new, chat? What the fuck is new? Was the cutest? I mean, he's not a kitten anymore. That's what I meant. He's the cutest cat. Pics? I don't want to go digging through my phone for that. Oh, actually, you know what? I don't think I have to. Hold on. I think I posted some beans on his first gotcha day. Let me see. Is this it? Nope. Fuck, I post a lot on Instagram. Oh, no. That's not it. I'm getting closer though, Chad. I swear. Hold on, you guys ask for the pics. I gotta fucking come through on it. Okay, we're getting close. Okay, wait. Oh, here we go. Okay, so that is Kitten Beans, by the way. Y'all, this is one of my favorite pictures of Beans. I can't lie, it's staged. I was dating this girl who gave me this teddy bear thing to keep at my place. Just, you know, cutesy date shit. I don't have it anymore. But I was dating this girl and she gave me this teddy bear thing and I slipped it under Beans' paw while he was sleeping. He didn't actually fall asleep like this. He was already sleeping and I was like, what if I tucked this in? It was good riz, I can't even lie. I sent the picture to her. I was like, look, Beans is cuddling with it. Like, this could be us, but you playing type shit, you know? This is like the first or second day I got Beans. Sweet baby boy. He was so fucking tiny, bro. His face is like so puffy now. Like his sides like puff out a little bit. This is literally the first photo I ever took of Beans. Like in my room because I was keeping them into like a small area, even though Beans was like so not. Every other place was like, you can't overwhelm a cat, like whatever. Like Beans was so chill. Like bro wanted to explore. He wanted access to my full apartment. He is so cute. Oh, this is literally like the first video I ever took like with Beans. Watch. Like this is literally how I was like, oh, Beans is coming home with me. Like he was like so snuggly on my leg and he just wanted to be like, bro, there was no way bro was not coming home with me after that. Sink Beans, he used to love hanging out in the sink of my old apartment. He actually stopped doing that, but as a kitten, he loved being Sink Beans, bro. Sink Beans was a very popular type of beans in our apartment. This is Beans hanging out literally. Like, this is how clingy he used to be, y'all. He sometimes will hang out with me while I'm pooping, but like he would literally like go and lay in my underwear while I was pooping, like every morning. Cause I work like clockwork, bro. I was pooping and bro was just like, let me hang out with you. Oh man, I miss this apartment, man. I mean, as much as I love my new one, I low-key get nostalgic about this apartment. A lot of cool shit happened in that apartment. He's so silly. Like, he's so cute. What the fuck, bro? I love him. I love him so much. Where is he? Where's my guy? Come here. I just want to smooch his face. He's just a smoochable guy. Oh, cameraman Beans. Bro, this is a rare find, bro. I want to say this is like pretty... I want to say this is before my channel even like took off or anything like that. Like this is like, yeah, bro, this is so old. I can't even lie. Oh yeah, I wasn't even using my wide angle lens for this, I don't think. Or is that my... No, that's not my wide angle, I don't think. Cameraman Beans. He's doing such a good job. Beans making sure I'm getting all the best angles on my live stream. No, for real. That's my baby boy. Oh shit, Kinetic Kira, thank you for the bits. Beans the beloved handsome boy. He really do be beloved and handsome. Look at how sweet. Look at so handsome. So handsome. Oh, and there's your guys' emoji. My mid Beans yawn screenshot that literally looks like he's fucking screaming, bro. He looks like such a fucking gremlin in this. Yeah, Beans screaming in chat. Get the screaming Beans rolling in chat, y'all. Gremlin Beans. Gremlin. It's my gremlin boy. Gremlin. Little gremlin man. I love him, bro. I love him. He's so silly. Oh shit, we got some more subs that I totally missed. Tatsu, thank you for resubscribing for 3 months at tier 1. Tatsu's been subscribed for 4 months. Hell yeah, thank you for committing to 3 months with me. I appreciate you. My cat loves to flip through the pages of thick books with her claws. Hey, you know what? That's kind of funny. Your cat is just trying to get educated. We love an educated cat, you know? Oogie Iced Tea, thank you for another gifted sub. Bro, you've been going off with the gifted subs. You do not need to do all that, bro. You do not. All right? You can just enjoy stream for free. I swear. I promise. I promise. Y'all are welcome to just enjoy stream for free. But I do appreciate them. I do appreciate you guys' subs, your gifts, your memberships. Thank you guys for support. Y'all go to with the sauce for real. Chat, I don't know why the YouTube scream emote like literally shows up as like the screen command. It's so annoying. Like, I just don't get it, bro. YouTube's whack. This is another reason to be on Twitch, honestly. Another reason to be on Twitch. Okay, chat, we got to get back to the business. Let's get down to business. All right. If you guys are on YouTube, make sure to like up the stream. We have 124 likes. Y'all fucking been killing it. My views have been dropping, though. Y'all don't fuck with my cat like that. Y'all don't fuck with my tangents like that. Y'all just want me to read, monkey, read. No. No, I say, enjoy my cat. Enjoy my personality. Enjoy my stupid shit, I say. Enjoy my story times. All right? Okay? Y'all the real OGs. The 130 people in here who will listen to me yap and say stupid shit. I appreciate you guys the most. Not the people who dip out because I'm not reading Reddit. I appreciate y'all. Y'all get to enjoy. Y'all get to enjoy. If you're on the YouTube, make sure to like up the stream. If you're on Twitch, make sure you're following no matter where you're at, though. Turn on the post notifications. r/relationship advice. How can I win my wife back? We have a 30... Okay. All right. We have copy paste, but more information from the previous one. We have a 39 male OP and a 40 female wife. My wife, Destiny, and I are not in a traditional marriage in the sense. We are not even officially married anymore. We put up a front for our daughters, 8 female and 5 female. We had a great marriage, but unfortunately her friend Shannon, someone we both trusted, took advantage of me and ruined our marriage. Six years ago, I was going through a midlife crisis. I felt my wife didn't understand me. I barely had me time, and my wife wanted another baby, but I wasn't ready. I didn't express this to my wife and was just enjoying the sex like an idiot, but then she got pregnant again. I was extremely depressed because I didn't want another kid. I think Shannon picked up on this and saw a potential victim. My wife didn't notice I was depressed, and I felt unseen. Shannon and I began an affair, and I eventually left my wife for Shannon. I see now how Shannon was incredibly manipulative and abusive towards me. She had us move 6 hours away from my little girls, and because of Shannon, I went almost 3 years without seeing my little girls. I missed my second daughter's birth and saw her once in 2 years. I ended things with Shannon after she ended up cheating on me. Chat, the mental gymnastics goes crazy. What in the I refuse to take accountabilities for my... What in the I refuse to take accountability for my actions am I fucking reading? I cannot believe I cannot believe the absolute fuckery I just read. Because what? You cheated on your wife, got together with your affair partner, and left your kids, including your newborn child, for 3 years. Also, chat, on top of that, and maybe we could rope OP's wife in here, but at this point, woman is a victim, bro. What do you, I can't wait for him to elaborate on this fake marriage that they are, that they are putting up this facade so that their kids think that they're married to each other. Like, can y'all imagine if you guys thought your parents were married and then one day the fucking the fucking curtain drops and you learn that they've just been fake married this entire time. I moved back and wanted to be the father I should have been. I started seeing my kids more and I wanted my wife back. Eventually, she came up with an arrangement that would be better for the kids. 1, we move in together and split bills. 2, we are not together. No kissing, no sex, etc. 3, I can sleep around / date as I please, but she doesn't want to hear about it unless it gets serious. 4, we will also sleep around. She will also sleep around, and that's her business. She has no interest in long-term relationships because she doesn't trust men or anyone now, but if that changes, she will tell me. Because if she dates seriously, we gotta change our living arrangements. 5, this is my only second chance to be in the kid's life. She doesn't want me entering and exiting the kid's life as I please. If I enter, I stay in it and be a father. In parentheses, she doesn't realize the extent of Shannon's narcissistic behavior towards me because I wanted to see my daughters more than anything. Holy fucking victim. Like, bro wants to be a victim so bad. I'm sorry, bro. Like, you chose your dick over your own family, and you can't convince me otherwise. Oh, she manipulated me into using my dick over my brain. Like, shut the actual fuck up. Six, no one-on-one hangouts. We can do group family hangouts, but that's it. It's been a little over a year with this arrangement, and I realize how much I love and miss her. Just the little things when I get off work. If she worked from home that day, I have a plate already made that I just need to heat up. Her genuine kindness towards me and the children. Every day I see the reason I fell in love with her in the first place. The other day she was at the store and I mentioned needing another Texans jersey and she bought me one. Of course he's from Texas. I'm sorry, I had to say it. Oh, my bad. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. If you tell me you're a Republican from Texas, this is what I'm seeing. This level of IQ and stupidity and lack of being able to take accountability for your own actions. Texas. I mentioned needing another Texans jersey and she bought me one. I freaking love her, but when I try to say, let's try again, let's have a date, just the two of us, she shuts it down. Right now, she acts like that really nice coworker in the office who you can tell is just a kind soul. I just want to have the privilege of being her husband again, even friend. I love her from the bottom of my heart, and I hate that it got ruined because a narcissist preyed on me while I was going through a midlife crisis. Yes, no, Professor Cloudy, I'm with you. I fucking hate it. Oh, you guys are talking about Texas. I hate it here. It's like, I feel like bare minimum step one is just to finally admit to yourself that, hey, it wasn't because Shannon's a narcissist. Sure, that could be true. Don't get me wrong, but you are your own person who chose to think with your dick over your brain. You were like, ooh, yay, fun sex. That's way better than my family. I'm sorry, bro. There's no coming back from that. Mind you, let's also keep in mind that Shannon was OP's wife's best friend. So like, bro, you not only cheated on her, you cheated on her with probably the worst possible person other than maybe her sister or her mother. My guy, you need to get to conclusions in life. Number one, this is fucking your fault. All right? Shannon did not manipulate you into doing this. You did this all on your own, my guy. All right? You did this was all you, fam. That Number two, you're never getting back with your wife. You crossed a line that is you crossed a line that you can't get back over. Like, there is no world where this wife should ever take you back. You cheated on her with her best friend and then abandoned her and her newborn child, which was your newborn child as well, for 3 fucking years. I mean, honestly, do this woman a favor and get the fuck out of their lives. Pay your child support and get out of here, because your kids are going to grow up, they're going to learn the truth about you, and they're going to fucking hate you. It might take them a couple of years, but like, if I learned that one of my parents did this, I'd be fucking pissed. Especially, bro, if I was this wife and I found this post, like, I don't know how much OP plays this victim card with the ex-wife, but if I saw this shit as the ex-wife and saw that bro was on the internet, not even completely anonymous, not even able to take accountability for the fact that he cheated on her and chalks it up to being manipulated, bro's getting the boot. Bro's getting no custody of the kids. Because what do you mean? Insane. Just what the fuck, man? More than wife, I'm losing it over the children. Like, because my mistress didn't want me to have contact with my children, I won't. For real. I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you, even just generally, get together with someone and you're divorced and you have kids in that divorce and the person you're getting together with is encouraging you to go no contact with your kids, that is a shitty person. You should never listen to that. If you get manipulated by that, you're spineless and or stupid. You weren't manipulated. You just have the IQ of a fucking rock. Hey, have fun at band practice, Kelly. Good to see you. Good to see you. Damn, so many people are leaving. Damn, bro, it's just the YouTube leaving, though. Twitch would never. Oh, we dropped a lot of viewers on Twitch. Just kidding. Twitch would. Twitch would. Twitch, don't fuck with me like that. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm playing. Let me joke. Let me joke. Damn, my YouTube numbers actually just went up after that. YouTube, you're sick. You're cool. Y'all, I'm spineless as hell. I'll go to whichever side is giving me more viewers. Thank you, YouTube. You guys are cool. Way better than Twitch. Call me JD Vance the way I flip sides and fuck couches. Pause. Ben is slut. You right. I do be slut. Do I need to open also Twitch for double viewers? 100%. Always. The answer to that is yes, chat. Feed my ego. Join my stream on Twitch and on YouTube. All right? Give me the extra viewers. Make me feel good about myself. Because I hop off stream and then Beans bullies me. Yeah. Hey, Golden, we love it. We love it. YouTube isn't blocked on my work computer. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Viewer whore Sarby, you right? You right, bro. I'll slut myself out. I'll slut myself out for viewership. Fucking get in between my legs right now. Sarby is the devil for switching up on us, and I do it again. We learned a lot about you in this stream. You right, bro. I have an F slur pass. I've made out with my gay friend. I kiss my boys. Hey, I appreciate you, carnivorous fruit. Did y'all see, bro? Oh, I'm sorry. He did not like that. Oh, I'm sorry. He didn't like that, chat. What are you doing? Well, you're blocking my lighting, bro. Look at this. Now I'm unevenly lit. But I'm always lit. Sorry. Dumb joke. Stupid joke. Hey, buddy. Oh, you guys. Oh, sorry. You guys are not on the optimal. You guys aren't on the optimal beans cam. That's all me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The beans. The beans. Hey, Indigo Goose. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, that's a sweet, handsome boy. Yes, it is. That's my sweet, handsome boy. He's so soft and silly and coy. And he's shedding a lot. Oh my god. I just like took half a beans with me. I don't know if you guys can see that. You can't. It's too exposed. Oh. Oh. Yeah, you're just gonna break my monitor, bro? Yeah. Oh, no, put that away! What are you doing? Did he just boop you guys? Sarby is the on task even in the room with us anymore. Humble pun queen. Here's the thing. It never was. It's a myth. Oh my god, he really did boop you guys. Yo, chat, I'm gonna need that clip. That was cute as hell. Bro said... He's so... Oh, is it pouch time? Chat, it might be pouch time. Oh my god, chat, is it pouch time? Is it pouch... Oh, oh. It's pouch time! Yo, pouch time's in chat. Pouch time's in chat, bro. Where pouch time's in chat. Look at him. Pouch time, pouch time. Pete. Oh, is it pouch time for the sweet boy? Yes, it is. It is pouch time. Pouch time for the man. Pouch time for the sweet boy. He's so fucking cute. I'm getting cuteness aggression, chat. I can't do it. I'm like, ah, I love him. I can't believe that's my cat. He's so silly and goofy and lovey and dovey and sweet. Just want to give him a big ol' smooch. Wait, I can do that. Bro, did you guys see that weave? Did you guys see that weave? Bro went. No. No, please don't. It's okay, chat. I'm used to that from women. I still see the shadows in my room. Any hoosies. Let's keep going. Beans was not prepared for the smooches. He never is. He never is. The Beans is never prepared for the smooches. Although, that's all that we want to do. We just want to smooch the boy. We just want to give the man smooches. That's all we want. We just want to give the man smooches. Just let us smooch the man. Let us smooch the boy, the sweet handsome boy. Look at him. Like you can't tell me you don't want to smooch that guy. Like look at him. Beats. Oh, that's a smoochable man right there. So smoochable. The most smoochable, some might argue. All right, we got to get back. We got back to it. This is Bean's channel. We just tolerate Reddit to kill time. You right. You right. Yeah. YouTube. Make sure to like up the stream. All right, we got 129 likes. That's actually pretty fucking good. I appreciate you guys. If you haven't liked up the stream, please do so. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. If you're on Twitch, make sure to follow. No matter where you're at, though, turn on the post notifications. Okay? All right. All right. R/true unpopular opinion. I am tired of hearing how women are afraid. Oh boy. If you check statistics, yes, I can't wait for the statistics that you definitely 100% made up or got from your favorite right-wing Twitter account that also made them up. If you check the statistics, you will find out that men are the main victims of violent crime. Yet we keep hearing how many women are afraid for their safety. All men know you need to take some precautions and do it. And yet, way too many people pretend men can walk around safely, while women need to be very cautious. Tell that to all the men who get assaulted and or killed on the streets. Such morons are doing a disservice to men and women. Women feel they are in more danger than they really are, which is stressful, and men are being treated as offenders simply based on their sex. It also prevents society to engage with the real issue of male-on-male violence, as men are allegedly already safe. Is it so hard to check basic statistics? Bro checked one statistic. Bro checked one statistic and drew a conclusion from that. Hey man, none of us like it when men get harmed on the streets too. But like if a man gets attacked or assaulted, I'm sure that is equal, if not, I think more. I think like just a random act of violence against somebody probably happens more to the woman who's less able to defend themselves than a man. And maybe there's a statistic. Maybe there's a statistic about men getting murdered more than women, which I don't think is chalking up to people being like, oh yes, the men are the easy victims. The ones that are stereotypically stronger, and therefore more able to defend themselves and put up a real fight. Yeah, that's the guy I want to go after. Surely that's how a criminal or a bad person's brain works. Not, oh, hey, maybe I should go after the woman who not only are they stereotypically not as strong, can't put up more of a fight, but is also, let's be honest, like the ones committing, like I'm sure if you look up the statistic of women versus men committing violent crime, it would heavily skew towards the men. And why do men sometimes commit violent crimes? Because they want to, because it's closely tied to them having some sort of sexual desire. Who usually is the reciprocate, or who usually is the victim, not the reciprocate, who's usually the victim of this sexual desire? Women. Like, I don't understand why this is a hard concept for guys to grasp. It's really not, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. As a dude, if it's late at night, I keep my head on a swivel. But I'm not as stressed and anxious about a woman, but I'm not as stressed and anxious about it as like a woman would be, because that's very different. It's so crazy, man. It's so insane. Like, The mental gymnastics of just like trying to justify like a man's safety is more important than a woman's just already shows me that it's not about being right. It's about discrediting women who claim to feel unsafe. You don't want to hear that they feel unsafe. You want to prove them wrong. You don't care if they're right or wrong. You don't care if you're right or wrong. You care about making them feel like they're unheard. You care about making everything about yourself and why you should be the victim, not them. It's ridiculous. It's like anybody with half a brain cell and common sense will know that women feel more unsafe than men, and they should, because this is not a woman's world. This is a man's world. And that's fucking awful and unfortunate. And we as men need to do what we can do to try to even the odds on that. That's the only way that gets evened. People like you are the ones who keep women feeling unsafe. I guarantee no woman read this and was like, oh, surely this guy has my safety in their mind. Like, they're now thinking you're just another person who's not advocating for my safety. Yes. I'm sick of men only bringing up violence against them when they're trying to dismiss violence against women. Literally. Bro, don't get me wrong. There's probably violence against men that we should stand up against and we should advocate for. But that doesn't mean that we need to pit it against women's violence. And I hate to break it to y'all, but I truly, listen, I'm not going to pretend like I have all the statistics memorized and under my belt. But I know from intuition and from talking to other women and experiencing life that it is just not true that men are more unsafe than women. It's just not, okay? I think you need half of a brain cell to put that one together. It's just not. Are we completely 100% safe all the time? No. But we're not. Like, men, I don't know the statistics, but I would venture to guess men get sex trafficked less than women. Men get R-worded less than women. And like all those lead to violent crimes against them. Does that mean that we shouldn't advocate for men who are sex trafficked or men who are R-worded? No, absolutely not. We should, but why does it have to be at the expense of other women? Most violence committed against women and men is committed by men. Okay, I didn't want to say that, Kira, but that's what I've always assumed. I don't go around thinking, oh, a woman is going to commit a violent crime against me. You know, like I genuinely think like violence is most often than not built into women's nature. Like there's literally like they always talk about shit like when women like commit suicide or something like that, they usually take the route that's less messy. Because like, or like when women kill people, they usually take the route of less mess. Men are not the same, bro. Men will go the messiest possible route they can. Like, I just genuinely think it's like so stupid to be able to look at the psyches of different ones and try to like assume like, oh, women obviously are the ones committing violence. Like, no. Chat, I'm back and only cried a little bit on the subway. Was it because I was bullying you, Mbem? I'm sorry, Mbem. Oh. My siblings are hyping me up in the group chat. My sister sent a TikTok of some sort that said, just Ben single-handedly maintaining my view that it's not all men. Chat, honestly, like, I'm so glad. I'm so glad my siblings don't think I'm a monster. Shit, bro, I'll take pygmy boy over fucking, or performative male over fucking being roped in with all men any day. Any day. I'll die on that hill. Wait, were you bullying me? Probably not. I don't think I've been bullying you this stream. I think I've just been bullying Soap. Who left, by the way, so I gotta go back to bullying you, by the way. The Reddit on Wiki Boys. I love the Reddit on Wiki Boys. Shout out the Reddit on Wiki Boys, by the way. They just held their first live event and it looked like they fucking killed it, bro. They looked like it killed it. I need to message them and see if they're going to make a video on it because I want to watch it. I'm super excited to hear that. People should just stop hurting other people. I wish, Katana. You know what's my really weird hot take? I feel like we need to get invaded by aliens. I feel like humans always need an op. We always need an op. And if some fucking evil race of alien came and tried to invade us, we would all unite. Like, there would be no more of this, the US is concerned about China and their communism and shit like that. Like, there would be no more of that if it was like, okay, so like we're all getting threatened by these fuckers coming from the sky. Like, we gotta gang up on them. We gotta put aside our differences. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like that's the only thing that could potentially save humanity. Which also, we probably lose though. Like, if aliens have figured out how to travel to us, there's a 3% chance that we have an actual chance against them. If y'all have figured out space travel, we're already fucked. Like, that's why I think like all of these alien movies are so not real, because it's like, bro, let's be honest. If they figured out how to get to us from outer space, from like light years away, we're dead. They've probably invented something where they vibrate a frequency and then all of our heads explode. Like, what if they're already here and they're just inside of ChatGPT? That's a crazy take. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, bro, we would get shafted by a bunch of aliens. I can't even cap. I can't even lie, y'all. We're done. We're cooked. We're getting schlippity schloppity by the aliens, and not in a fun way. All right, Shao, we gotta go. We gotta wrap it up. All right, we gotta wrap up the stream. I've been streaming for almost 3.5 hours, bro. We're cooking. We are chefing it up today. Nice long stream for you guys. You're welcome, by the way. All right, no need to applaud, although you should be. Ooh, I'm a fucking more. Ooh, excusez-moi. I'm a little idiot, bro. I'm a little idiot. All right, chat. So technically, this is the last story. Technically, this is the second most upvoted story of the month. I read the story yesterday that was the most upvoted because it was easy to turn into a thumbnail. But this is the second most. So this is the second worst of the fucking month. Strap in, y'all. Hey, if you haven't liked up the stream on YouTube, please do so. Thank you guys for 137 likes. Y'all are goated with the sauce. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. If you're on Twitch, make sure you're following no matter where you're at, though. Turn on those post noties, baby. Okay. How do I make it up to my neighbor for leaving her during a date? We have a 24 male OP and a 23 female neighbor. I fully acknowledge that my behavior was wrong, but to be honest, I was incredibly drunk. I recently moved into this new apartment complex, and they have a small dog park for residents. I take my dog there fairly often. That's where I met my neighbor, Carla. Whenever I saw her at the dog park, she made it clear she was interested in me, so I asked her out and got her number. Fast forward to the date. I'd planned on going to a bar and got way too drunk beforehand. Initially, things seemed to go well. She even joked that she didn't expect to see the drunk me so soon, and we made plans to meal prep together the next day. This is where I messed up. I saw this girl, Nija, who was stunning, and I got up to flirt with her. it's just... Come on. Like, come on. Really? You need to make a post about this? Like you don't... just... Some people walk through life like they can just do whatever they want. And then they expect everybody to just forgive them. Like, bro, on a date, you went and flirted with somebody else. I did. I got her number and lost track of time. When I returned to the table, Nigel was already texting me back, and I was distracted by my phone. Carla was understandably upset, and I realized I was being rude. So, being drunk, I apologized and told her that I didn't think things would work out and we wouldn't be able to meal prep because I had just made plans with Nija and didn't feel a connection with her. She accepted it, asked for the check, insisting on paying her share, and left. She didn't give me a ride home, which I understand, even though we live in the same complex and she drove. I had taken an Uber there and got there early because I knew I was going to drink. Holy fucking alcoholic, by the way. I'm so sorry, y'all, but if, like, we go out for a date and, like, the expectation isn't that we're gonna meet after we've been drinking for a bit, someone shows up to a date drunk already, that's a red flag. Like, you did Carla a favor, you fucking alcoholic. I feel terrible because even though it was just our first date and we weren't exclusive, it was still rude to hit on another woman during the date. I was drunk and Nija was just incredibly beautiful. Ah. Well, well, that gives you an excuse. Totally, bro, you're good. Oh, you were drunk? Oh, it's definitely not because you're an alcoholic, bro. That's totally excusable. Oh, she was incredibly beautiful. What else were you supposed to do, man? Of course, you know, if you get in a relationship with somebody and you just come across an incredibly beautiful person and sleep with them, like, you're totally off the hook. You know, who are we to expect that you don't use your brain and common sense to not fucking do evil shit to people? My bad, bro. That's such an unrealistic expectation of us. /sarcasm, by the way. Because what the fuck? As much as it sucks, everything happens for a reason, and Nija and I are now in a serious relationship and things are going great. The only downside is that Nija is scared of dogs, but she's slowly getting used to mine. Now the issue is that Carla is completely cold whenever I see her. She blocked me, which I understand. Truthfully, it would probably be disrespectful to Nija to text Carla and try to be friends. Nija is fine with my women friends as long as it's 100% platonic and I haven't dated them before. But I would like to get to a point where Carla and I can joke around and have our funny banter when we see each other at the dog park. Oh, so you want to flirt with her? Like, this is crazy, man. Like, oh, I know I fucking did you dirty, but I still want to be friends with you. Like, what? Huh? Some people, some people just need to be put in their place. I'll leave it at that. Because what do you mean? Any advice on how to achieve that would be great. Bro, fucking cut off your balls. Like, what? Oh, that just insane. Yep, that's a devil chat. That one makes me feel icky. I can't believe it, man. It's just like, if I'm Carla, by the way, I'm telling Nija, like, girl, like sneak around and be like, hey, just so you know, this guy was on a date with me when he hit on you. Because what do you mean? At like no point should you ever think that that is an okay thing for you to do. It's so man-child. It's so entitled. Like, oh, I can just walk around, do whatever I want, and fuck people over, and they still have to be my friend. You have to be a deranged human being for your brain to work like that. That's on some natural selection that's on some natural selection should have taken you and your ancestors out a bajillion years ago. Ugh. Dude, I really hope I really hope Carla just fucking gets his ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, Carla has the opportunity to do the funniest fucking thing in the world right now. Shit, bro, there's no update on that. I was so hoping for it, man. I would love an update. That's just like, yeah, bro. She left me because Carla spilled the beans. Oh, man. But he was drunk. You're right, hippie mom. My bad. I forgot about that part. Full pardon. Heard it from Trump, bro. He full pardoned this guy. May this love never find you, chat. That's all I'll say. That's what I'll leave it at. May none of these devils ever pop into your guys' lives. Holy shit. Alrighty, chat. Long stream today. Long stream. You guys are welcome. I got y'all. I'm sorry. I wanted to go live earlier today, but then I ended up FaceTiming my sister, and I kind of spent a good chunk of today just getting some shit done. Because I needed to. I had a bunch of random shit I needed to get done today. And I did. Y'all. I scheduled some appointments and stuff. That's all she wrote, guys. That's all she wrote. Tomorrow, I'm going to go live. We're going to hit some Am I the A-hole stories, because we have a 15 most upvoted Am I the A-hole story to read. Pretty much it. Might try to, this one took me 3 streams to read. I might try to do like 2 streams for this next one. That way we can get started on new stories, I want to get started on like new stories for new videos, and hopefully like one-shot streams to read a full video. That's my goal. I got to lock in better, but I also just have too much fun with you guys. I'm letting my ADHD win, okay? I love it. I love having fun with you guys, all right? All right, I'll admit it. When you think it's Sarby, with me, Humbled, it really is just whenever I feel like it. I can't even lie. I can't give you guys a time because I probably will be wrong. So, hey, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're following. Make sure the post notifications are on. If you guys want doubly extra notifications, join the Discord, all right? Because across there, if you have notifications on for YouTube, notifications on for Twitch, and notifications on for Discord, one of those 3 will get through to you. You know what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down? All right. Turn on those post noties, okay, chat? I appreciate you guys very much. Y'all are goated with the sauce like that. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. All right, Beans loves you. Pouch Beans. One more Pouch Beans. Pouch boy. That's my sweet pouchy man. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys tomorrow.